ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Hate to Pylon, your favorite sports show here on Twitch. Thank you for joining us again for another great week. We got some awesome action today, and today's a bit of a big occasion. You know, today we celebrate the Chunky Boys, and we have one of the OG Chunky Boys from down the way that we're from. But before I get to that, I need to ask the room, how are you guys doing today?
Exceptionally well. Kyle, how are you doing today?
Better than I deserve.
Christian, how you feeling?
Immaculate. Let's get it on.
Ooh. And let's get the
CJ?
show started.
Hold on, CJ, how are you doing?
You know
Yeah,
what?
man, come on.
Most people don't ask me that question.
Oh, he's lying.
I'm feeling stupendous, actually.
Okay.
Because we have one of the OGs coming to the stage, and he represents the Chunky Boy mantra. And we don't give big intros like this just to anybody. He's one of the Hall of Fame Chunky Boys. And just to show you, we got a little intro for this man. Let's go ahead and play the tape, shall we?
I just busted right inside him, and he can't extend on me anymore, and he seems a little overwhelmed by my girth and tonnage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage now. It is the Hall of Famer of the Chunky Boys, Mr. Stump.
Jesus. Hello.
How are you doing today, Stump?
I'm doing great. What a great introduction. Thank you so much, CJ.
Of course. Big time guests deserve big time intros.
Thank you so much.
And I know you have a lot to say today, and I know you're trying to stir the pot tremendously. So let's just get it underway, and let's just bring it straight to the table.
You bring your candy asses out here, and The Rock and Owen Hart is going to lay the smackdown on you like you ain't never had the smack laid on you before. Bring it.
And we all know what we're going to talk about today because it's the biggest news in the NFL right now. We've been talking about it. We had the Falcons talk last week. We had the Dirty Bird episode. We had 3 Falcons fans on the show let their grievances out, let it be known how they feel about Julio Jones. And Joey gave an heartfelt speech about what Julio meant to him, but still was upset the fact that how he's trying to get his way out.
He said he hates him. He's out there burning his jersey as we speak.
All right. I need that.
He didn't go all that crazy, but it was definitely a passionate speech.
If you don't believe me, watch last week's episode.
Go ahead and watch last week's episode. You can find out exactly what happened. You can watch it on the YouTube channel, CJT Creation Box on YouTube. Go ahead and follow that as well so you can stay up to date. And also make sure you're following us here on Twitch at HATE2PYLON so you know exactly when we're going live each and every week. But back to our point of the Julio trade. Julio gets traded to the Tennessee Titans for a 2nd round and a 4th round pick. A lot of people are saying, was that enough? Is that okay compensation? Stump, because you are our guest today, I will give you the floor first. What are your thoughts of this trade?
Honestly, that could be too much. I mean, Julio's 32, injury prone. I'm not sure about that. So if he, I think he's got 3 more years left on his contract.
Yeah.
Tennessee's obviously in like a win now mode, but I don't think they're really gonna do anything. I'm pretty sure the Colts are gonna end up winning the AFC South. So
You know what would have helped the Colts win the AFC South?
What?
If they were the ones that made this trade instead.
Yeah, we don't have money for that. Our cap is low right now. We don't have.
You guys have like the most cap space in the league.
Yeah, you have tons of money.
Do you not know what extensions are coming out? Darius Leonard, Braden Smith, and Quentin Nelson.
That doesn't change that's this year's money.
Bro, we have like 13 mil left for this year. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think
I think it's like 17.
17. That's still but 15 for that's way too much, man.
That's 10th
But then you can
most in the
still
league.
But you still can restructure Carson Wentz's contract
Jonathan,
if you're trying to free up 15 mil.
That's still 10th most in the league.
I mean, yeah.
So you could have fit Julio in there. You could have cut T.Y. Hilton.
Another thing, we don't know what we're going to have next year. We're not sure if we're going to give up a second round to Philadelphia, or we're not sure if we're going to give a first round to Philadelphia. So
who's going to take these snaps if Carson Wentz isn't? Who's your next quarterback? Jacoby's no longer there. He's gone.
He's gone.
Damn.
He's gone. He's in Miami.
Damn.
Jacoby's obviously.
Ooh.
The one
The beast from the east.
Yeah, apparently he's been doing really good in practice. But
Y'all killing me with that.
I just still think it's funny how Georgia had Jacob Eason, Jake Fromm, and Justin Fields, and somehow chose the worst out of the three to roll with. Hilarious.
I tried telling Brandon that, but he was like, "No, Jake Fromm's good. The man can't throw a ball over 15 yards." And it'd be
All he used to doing is drop back, hand the ball out. That's all he doing. There you go.
He was just normal quarterback
He's
size.
also throwing drag routes, drags and curls.
He was Stetson Bennett if he was not child-sized.
Dude stinks.
Facts.
All right, Kyle. Let's get off this Georgia talk and slander. What do you think about this Julio trade?
I was right. No first round picks. Everything I said was correct. So let's go to. I'm 3-0. 3-0. Just remember it. I haven't made a false wrong guess yet. I'm just on it, and it's recorded. It's sad. I know everyone's whining and crying because Kyle was right, but whatever. But it's crazy that the Titans just went from, trying to win a division to playing for a Super Bowl. But hey, who cares?
I don't even think they're Super Bowl favorites at this point. I don't think they beat Kansas City.
Well, their secondary is still trash.
Their secondary is real bad. Their linebackers are almost non-existent too. I'll give them Bud Dupree, but that's really it.
Well, they actually have two. They have two good linebackers. You just don't know the team. You don't know the team.
Rashaan Evans stinks. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rashaan Evans isn't bad, and Jayon Brown is pretty good too.
Jayon Brown is a stud. You just don't know the team. I don't want to plug another podcast, but there's this podcast called Busting with the Boys. It's probably the best sport podcast.
Will Compton is my guy, former Washington great.
It's one of the best sports podcasts I've ever listened to. And you learn stuff about that team. Also, I would be more impressed if they would have signed Rashad Breeland than trading for Julio Jones. That's weird to say, but 100% is how I believe.
Yeah, who are
Rashad Breeland signed with the Vikings, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Rashaan Breeland stinks. Who cares?
You're an idiot. How many Super Bowl rings does your cornerbacks have? None. Get him out of here.
Super Bowl.
Hey, how many penalties does Rashad Breeland cost you in the Super Bowl?
Who cares? We love penalties. Tone setters. All right?
All right, Jonathan. What do you feel? What is your opinions on this Julio Jones trade?
I think it was a good trade. I don't like them giving up a fourth and a second. I feel like a second should have been enough given Julio's age, injury history, and cap hit. But they did get back a 6th round pick, which, I mean, if Julio is as good as they think he is, probably going to be like a late 4th, almost a 5th round pick. And the Falcons might be pretty bad, so that 6th might be more like a late 5th. So it's like going from an early 5th round pick to a late 5th round pick, which isn't really that big a difference. But still, I feel like the Titans maybe gave up slightly too much. I don't think it's like an egregious overpay. But Julio's really good at football still. He's still older, but and he's slowing down a little bit, but he was one of the freakiest wide receivers ever coming into the league. So him slowing down a little bit is still like an average NFL wide receiver, maybe even still above average.
Listen, see that footwork on today on Twitter. You didn't see that footwork.
It was impressive.
Who knows? Maybe with the Titans, he may actually got some touchdowns. So that could be a plus.
Could be. I think it'll help AJ Brown.
Oh, 100%.
He won't be double and triple teamed anymore like he would have been this year.
For sure.
Their tight ends, I don't think they really added anybody at tight end. I think it's Luke Stock, or not Luke Stalker. They got like a blocking tight end as their number one tight end, Anthony Ferkser. But he's more like a blocking tight end. He's not really that much of a receiver tight end, but he's going to have to be this year because Jonu's gone and they didn't replace him. They signed Josh Reynolds from the Rams, who was like the 4th Rams wide receiver the last couple of years. He might have been number 3 last year. He's probably going to be their number 3 guy. He's like a slot type guy. But the person that should help out the most, besides Ryan Tannehill, is Derrick Henry.
Do you think his fantasy stock goes up or down? Do you think he gets the ball?
Henry's? I think it goes up. Because if there's one thing Julio Jones does, it's get into the red zone. And if there's one thing Julio doesn't do, it's score touchdowns when in the red zone. So that obviously is going to be a huge boost to probably A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry, who should both see their touchdowns rise this year because of the Julio effect.
That is a good point.
Derrick Henry's touchdown rising, though, that's scary.
It is.
That's a lot.
So, Christian.
Bold takes.
What's up?
How do you feel about your Julio leaving the Falcons? Happy, sad? What's your 2 cents?
Obviously I'm going to be sad just because, he's been with the team his whole career. And no matter what anyone says, I'm always going to believe in my heart that, Julio did outstanding work there with the Falcons, even though he was injury prone. But that's what goes along with the game. And like Kyle was saying, how they turn into a Super Bowl, competing for a Super Bowl. When teams, I'm just going to go to basketball because y'all know I know basketball more. When players join up with certain teams, yeah, it's all great with all those names on one piece of paper that's going to win a championship. But the thing that everyone forgets is everyone has to be healthy and everyone has to be performing at their highest. And the thing is, for some reason, other than the Warriors and the Bulls, we've never seen a team be fully healthy throughout their entire season. Like their entire season from start to finish.
Who won the Super Bowl last year? Who won the Super Bowl last year? How many of those people were drafted?
What are you talking about? What did I say to make you bring this up? What did I say?
You saying who else? The Tampa Bay Bucks.
Joey's not here, so Kyle has to take out his anger on someone. He's got to get his
Tampa Bay Buccaneers build a.
I'm with you, Kyle.
Team.
I'm with you, Kyle. I'm on your side.
The Bucks built a team and won a Super Bowl.
Well, he's saying no team has stayed healthy throughout the duration of the season.
The Bucks.
Vita Vea, which is their primary run stopper in the middle, was hurt for a majority of the season. And Levante, was Devin White. Devin White or Levante David got hurt for a while.
Devin White missed the first couple of games.
Mike Evans got hurt at one point in time, and I think in the playoffs or at the end of the season. Stop it, Kyle.
I think he just had like a nagging injury.
Kyle, you said they built a team that got to the Super Bowl. No, they picked Tom Brady and went. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like 4 running backs and fucking. Like, what do you mean?
I don't get Kyle. I don't get how I'm on Kyle's side and Kyle still tries to cross me. And comes at me. I just got a whole bunch of draft too. But like I was
Kyle likes the drama. He wants all the smoke.
Teams just have to be healthy, and it looks good on paper. But personally, I'm not a Ryan Tannehill fan. I'm just not keen on him like that. If he performs well this year and they win it, cool. If he doesn't, I'll be like, we knew what that guy was. Nothing.
You know what team Ryan Tannehill doesn't perform well against? The Colts.
Anyways, I think it's going to help out AJ just because Julio learned a lot from Roddy White, and if you're a Falcons fan, you know Roddy White is going to go down in that Falcons history, and hopefully he's a Hall of Famer one day. Hopefully, but
another Charleston legend.
And and he's going to learn so much from Julio, and it's also going to help him out because teams are going to be either focused on the run or they're focused on Julio, and he's going to kind of be that guy that is going to have like another breakout season for himself, a PR for himself, and I'm excited to watch it. But personally, I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl. Do I love that he went there? No, but I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl. But my Falcons, I don't like what Jonathan said. He said we're not going to be good this year, which is okay. I get it. I mean, I'm just
the defense still stinks.
I'm just hoping for a 500 season. I don't really care.
You have one receiver, and he has a broken foot.
You don't want a 500 season. You want the worst season possible.
Yes, because you can cut Matt Ryan next season.
Hey, let me ask you this question. This is the fun game we're going to play. All right, I want everyone to answer this. I want y'all to decide what the Titans record are going to be next year and what the Falcons record is going to be next year after the trade.
Why is it okay?
Honestly, I think the Titans will be better than the Falcons, but not by a lot.
Yeah.
They're both mediocre teams.
Huh?
I think the Titans are good. The offense is
The
going to
Titans
be good.
are good. The Titans,
the defense is mediocre. The
They get
offense
4
is
free
good.
wins. That's the difference between them and everyone. They get 4 free wins. They get to play the Texans twice and the Jags twice.
Are the Jags free
might
wins?
split with one.
Yes, yes, they are. The Jags are free
Just because you drafted
wins.
Trevor Lawrence doesn't mean anything. I know you're big Clemson. You know, oh yeah, him. It's still Jacksonville.
That team is not ready to win. That team is not ready to win right now.
I would give Jacksonville 4 wins, maybe.
Yeah,
the Colts twice, the Titans once, and the Texans once.
Right, all right. Listen, the Titans are going to get 4 free wins. 4. And you get to split with the Colts, right?
Ooh.
Let's say they split with the Colts. You're being very friendly on both sides.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm being friendly. That's what I like to do with rivals. I always let it split. Dude, the old division that Atlanta's in, they're going to lose every game. Every game.
I think the Falcons split with the Saints at least.
Okay, how?
Yeah. What do you mean how? It's Jameis Winston or
it's Taysom Hill, Falcons killer.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Here's the question. Who's he gonna throw it to, Slip Boy? I don't understand.
He doesn't need to throw it. Taysom Hill beat the Falcons twice last year.
Slam Boy.
No. Who is Matt Ryan gonna throw it to?
Calvin Ridley and Kyle Pitts.
He's not gonna play. He's gonna be hurt.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh, Kyle Pitts. You know the Titans just easily come into the league and they actually do well. Oh wait, they don't.
Stump knows the Falcons have a secret weapon.
Hayden Hurst. You're exactly
there
right.
It is.
Bro, I'm going to let you know right now. The offensive line isn't very good. The defensive line isn't very good.
Who, the Falcons?
Yeah.
The Falcons' offensive line is pretty decent. The defensive line, you got him there.
What?
Alex Mack is
what did you just say, CJ?
So bad.
Did you say the Falcons' defensive line is good?
No, I didn't say defensive. I said offensive line.
Their offensive line is not good.
All right. It's better than their defensive line.
Oh, yeah, but then again, like, who isn't?
That's not saying much, though. Yeah.
Their defensive line is Grady Jarrett, and that's about it.
Yeah, but their secondary also stinks, too.
They got AJ Carroll, and that's
so this Falcon talk of, like, they're going to...
I can still see them splitting with the Saints. I will give them 4 live wins, but that's literally it.
I can see them beating... Now, and this
I'll
is
give them 6. 6-11.
I can see them winning some stupid games week 17 against the Panthers, and that's no shot against you. That's really not a shot against you. I just feel it. Like some game they definitely shouldn't be in, and they just win it, and you're like, oh, why did they do that?
We all know J.C. Horn's about to lock down Calvin Ridley, right?
Wait, what?
Yes, we do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Right there with you, Stump.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Russell
don't
for
Gage.
2 minutes. I think for 2 minutes, and it comes back on the conversation. And someone's shutting down Calvin Ridley from the Panthers.
Russell
I like JC Horn. He's a good dude.
Gage.
Just don't expect a lot of picks because he doesn't do that.
So what is your pick, Kyle, for the Titans wins? How many wins you giving the Titans?
17 games without knowing their schedule off the top of my head. I give them 9 at least. 9 wins.
So mediocre, like we was talking about this whole time.
9 wins is not mediocre.
That is like the new 8-8.
9 wins probably wins that division.
And that's not sure you have Colts in there. What are you talking about?
So okay, if I want them
It's
to be
like
above
9 to 10
average,
wins. Like that's
So I have to say
both gonna be
10?
around there.
If you
So I'm gonna have to say
you're
10 wins.
9-8.
Yeah, because I mean that's 9 and what is it? 9 and
9 and
7, 9 and 8.
7.
9 and
Okay,
8.
so I'll
not
give them
good.
10 wins. I'll give them 10 wins.
Of course, the
Yeah,
first
but-
preseason games against the Falcons. Of course.
I mean, Titans are not a good starting team.
Of fucking course it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking in my head too. They're not going to win.
They start slow.
Yeah, and they got a new offensive coordinator.
So you got
And
to go
that's
10 and
also a
7.
big thing. I was going to say that they have a new offensive coordinator that's still in house, so I mean a lot of stuff could stay the same, but at the same time, you don't know how he is going to be as a play call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
And
got
how many
Titans
wins do you
going
think the
10 and
Falcons
7.
have? Hold on. How many wins do we think the Falcons are going to get?
I got them. I see them getting 6.
Joey
4.
says 9.
4.
Without getting a player in the trade, I have to go 5.
I think it's 3-4.
If they
Four,
would have made
yeah.
the trade, if they would make the trade with the Patriots and got like
What
Gilmore,
did they go last year? They went 4-12 last year.
yeah,
And they're
We don't-
worse,
it's gonna be-
right?
I
They're
got
definitely
my
worse.
Falcons going. I got my Falcons going 8 or 7, winning 8 or 7.
Okay. But but they were 4-12, but their games were close. They lost like 3 of them that they should have won. But
Yeah, especially
They shouldn't have
especially
beat-
the
they shouldn't have beat
Cowboys.
the-
They lost to the Cowboys because they don't.
They
know
shouldn't
who
have beat the
Cowboys
Vikings.
is.
Okay. Here's a good question.
They should have beat the Cowboys, should have beat the Lions, and I think there's one more in there.
They shouldn't have beat the Vikings. We went out there and laid an absolute egg on the ground.
Vikings stink. All right, here's the
Yeah,
question.
sure.
So, whose offense is better, bar for bar, player for player, right now? Who are you giving the edge to?
Them two?
Yeah,
The
Titans or
It's
Falcons?
not even close.
Oh,
It's not even close.
that's actually I think Titans win their offensive line.
That's what I'm saying. Like skill
You-
position
you
wise,
just
it's
think-
close, but considering
Like, Kyle,
offensive
you are
line,
making that face,
you gotta
they
go
don't have a
Titans.
tight end. Calvin
Bro, who gives a
almost-
fuck?
Calvin almost offset Julia. They just don't have another person to really offset AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is a wide receiver
And Hayden
one.
Hurst.
Frank Darby. Watch out for Frank Darby.
For
And
who?
Hayden Hurst is better than any tight end they
The
have.
Falcons?
May equal to AJ Brown, but they wouldn't with the running back with Derrick Henry 100%.
Their fullback is better than fucking any of their skill positions other than fucking Calvin
They have-
Ridley.
Mike Davis.
Bro, the
That's your
fucking
boy.
Titans running the Titans fullback is better than half the skill positions on the fucking Falcons.
That's not true. Hayden Hurst is
Who was it?
better.
Lawson game?
Calvin Ridley's better.
Clausen
Mike
or whatever
Davis.
is way better, bro. You're smoking crack.
You're smoking crack.
So, all right,
cocaine.
last question and we'll move on. Who's the better quarterback, Ryan Tannehill or Matt Ryan right now?
Matt Ryan.
Tannehill.
Ooh, this is actually tough, man.
Matt Ryan.
Oh, damn.
Matt Ryan's
Bro, the
numbers
wide-
don't lie, man.
The
Matt
white,
Ryan's numbers-
yes, they do. They do lie. They're all made up. They're a fucking fake. The guy stinks.
No, he doesn't, man.
His
I'm trying
arm's
to think
dead.
Because the
Dead.
Falcons,
dude.
the Calvin's offensive line's pretty, or the Falcons' offensive line's really bad. So I don't know. I think if you get Matt Ryan a good offensive line, I think he takes the edge over Tannehill.
Julio is literally yelling, "My quarterback can't throw it deep. My quarterback can't throw the ball down the field."
He did say
What
he
do
wanted a
you
big
mean?
arm quarterback because he was tired of Matt Ryan. So
And he
Put
chose
the arm
Ryan
on
Tannehill?
I don't know if Ryan Tannehill is that guy though. Like Ryan Tannehill, I don't think he's a huge arm.
But when you have that rollout action, it changes everything. Go watch Vikings
their
football.
play action game is,
Yeah,
or at least it was
changes how
crazy
far
last year with Arthur Smith, who is now with Atlanta.
So I have a question too. Do you guys think Julio's fantasy stock goes up or down?
down.
I think down as
mean,
well.
what was his numbers last year? What?
He was hurt. He missed half. He missed half.
Yeah,
of
so you
the
can't
game.
call
So I mean, so if you go based off of last year, automatically it will go up.
You don't know that because a lot more people got to get touches. More people got to get touches now.
Yeah, I think it goes down a little bit just because the Titans are so run heavy.
Yeah, I think if Derrick Henry goes up, wide receivers have to come down a little bit. There's no way they both go up.
That's very
unless
reasonable.
they score 40. They score 40 a game. You're like, well,
Which
who do
they
I
might.
give the ball to?
They might. AJ Brown is really good by himself.
Yeah, AJ Brown in the third round steal, bro. Second round. Fucking
Dude, that's who I'm full draft. But do you know who AJ Brown's not good against? The Colts.
Who shut him down last year?
Go, go.
Colts did. We didn't shut him down game 2 because we kind of stunk game 2. We had Darius Leonard, didn't have DeForest Buckner, but I think.
I didn't know they lined up on AJ Brown.
They did.
Listen.
By the way, they did.
DeForest Buckner just jamming the hell out of AJ Brown on the line.
It would work, I think.
Going through the tape out. There's like no pass rush or nothing like that. So. But the first game we played him, I think he had like only 3 catches for like 20-something yards, and that was it.
Wasn't it like his first game back from injury, though?
3. I don't think so. Did AJ Brown even get injured last year? Did he?
Yeah, he missed like the first 4 games.
Yeah, he was killing me, dog. And then COVID hurt him.
Like he didn't play at all.
No. I don't know how many games he missed, but
he still put up 1,000 yards. That was actually really good.
But he's a stud, bro. Him in the third round is like I got him in the 4th round in a lot of my leagues because people didn't know who AJ Brown was. And I'm playing in leagues that are like big money leagues, and people didn't trust the AJ Brown pick. So I got him in the 4th round as an absolute like steal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those Ole Miss receivers are actually really good. Like D. Metcalf went late in the 2nd round as well.
Treadwell, absolute stud.
Okay, not Treadwell, but Elijah. Who's the guy that drafted this year from almost like Elijah Moore or something like that?
Yeah, Jets.
Okay, well, never mind.
Right, he went to the Jets, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the team that we keep thinking he thought he went to?
The Titans.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think like every mock draft had the Titans.
Because they needed a receiver.
Him or Rashad Bateman? Who did Bateman go to?
The
Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
Who?
They went and got some receivers, bro.
Rashad Bateman to the Ravens.
Oh yeah,
that's good.
And they also got Sammy too. But Sammy's kind of bad.
I think this year we need to do
put some respect on the Lizard King.
He's like average.
So he's not bad. He's just injured too many times. So like he's like the possession receiver. He completely changed what his game was since the Bills, which is he was the home run guy. Now he's like literally the possession guy, which is so weird. I don't know how you go from one extreme
Could you imagine how good the Bills would be if they would like kept Sammy Watkins, kept Stephon Gilmore, and then traded for Stephon Diggs?
Well, then you can't say those things because how many of those things led to Josh Allen? You know what I mean? You can't say that.
Good point.
It's still crazy that Sammy averaged 1,000 yards per season with Tyrod Taylor as his quarterback.
Tyrod's not bad, bro.
He's not good either.
His nickname is Turd.
Well, he's about to be the starting quarterback this year for the Texans.
Him or not Kellen Mond.
Davis Mills.
Is Deshaun?
Yes.
So does Deshaun Watson want to go to Denver, or does he not want to go?
That's what Kareem Jackson said, who plays for Denver. So, and he played with Deshaun with the Texans. So they do know each other.
Lock, so I kind of hope he does good.
So is Kyle. Kyle's a big Drew Lock mini fan.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Jonathan.
What's up, Christian?
If somehow, some way, Deshaun Watson ended up on the Panthers, what would your record be?
Awful.
Is he cleared to play all 17 games?
Yeah.
Or some games?
All things are
good.
All things are good. All things are good. All things are good. Like,
We win at least 10 games easy.
Yeah, I think so too. If everyone stays healthy, yeah.
yeah.
100%.
Well, yeah, obviously. I'm not going to project injuries,
Yeah.
especially for my team. Like, oh yeah, this guy's definitely getting hurt. No, I want them all to stay healthy.
Yeah,
DJ
last
Moore's
thing you want
twisted
is
an
to
ankle.
see
You
him
have high
get
Eagles rain
hurt,
for.
man.
All right, chill.
I'm on the Locked On Vikings Discord, and we have this thing called a safe space. And after 3 days, everything gets erased in it, and people just like say their deepest, darkest fears or like something crazy.
Everybody wants Deshaun Watson.
No. This is not that. This is not actually. This is a very anti-Deshaun Watson liberal group. So they.
Liberal?
I'm not going to repeat. Super liberal, anti. I'm not going to essay things. So I've been writing Daniil Hunter things in there constantly because it hurts my feelings and I don't want to vocalize it, because once I vocalize something it happens. Like my sick Bar jersey that he's definitely gone after this year, my sick Daniil Hunter jersey, please, and then my sick Stephon Diggs jersey, please. I am no longer buying anything Vikings related that has numbers on it. That's the rule.
Luck, dude.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, where'd you get them from?
Where you buy jerseys? I don't fucking the NFL.
I'm just saying they'll let you return if you got it from Fanatics, they'll let you return those jerseys and they'll let you get a new player's jersey like on the team. That's what I was
Kyle,
gonna say.
you should buy a Kirk Cousins jersey. That guy stinks.
I have one, and he just keeps playing the same way. He keeps playing the same way. He just is.
Is it a Washington Kirk Cousins jersey? Because we know you're secretly a Washington fan.
No, I'm not a Washington fan, but I did subtweet Montez Sweat and Chase Young today.
Hey,
Oh,
what'd you say?
I said I wish I had a first round defense end. That was good.
All right. Let's move on.
Bro, Washington has 4.
yeah, their whole line is first rounders. It's insane.
Well,
Their best interior defensive lineman is a 5th round pick.
5th round.
And
he's healthy,
I
baby.
know they have Jonathan Allen, right? And then
Jonathan Allen,
Payne,
Daron Payne,
Matt Ioannidis.
Tim Settle. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah, I was watching those sick,
quickly.
that little long the cornerback from Minnesota, man. He's out here breaking. They're calling him a fucking Jarrell Slow Revis out here, the turtle. I can't.
I don't
do
know.
it.
I heard Jarrell
Juice.
Slow.
Yeah, the juice man.
He's that corner that we need because I mean him and then
He's leaving, right? He's leaving, right? That boy. He's gonna play his 4 years and he's going back to Minnesota, right? You know that, right?
Give us
He's a
4 years in
Canadian.
the ring. I'm okay with that. Give me 4 years
He's a
in the ring.
Canadian boy. He's from Canada. There ain't no way he ain't trying to get back to Minnesota.
Juice.
Yeah, he's a Canadian boy.
Anywho, all right, let's go on to our big chunky boy discussion today from PFF. Thank you to them guys. We are doing $12. Pick your offensive line, and this is the line that we have to the graphic we have to choose from. Here, right here. You got David Bakhtiari, $4. You got Quentin Nelson, Rodney Hudson, Trent Williams at $4. Ryan Ramczyk, $3. Zach Martin, Corey Lindsley, Teron Armstead at $3. At $2, you got Ronnie Stanley, Joe Thuney, Frank Ragnall, Tristan Riffs at $2. At $1, you have Garrett Bowles, Brandon Sheriff, Jason Kelsey, and Laramie Tunsil, the $1 million man. And we're going to start with Stump here for picking your offensive line. And who are you picking?
I'm going to interchange people. There's not really a lot of right tackles on there. I'm going to do Bakhtiari on the right side, Quentin Nelson left guard, obviously, Frank Ragnow for a center, Brandon Scherf on the right guard, and then Laramie Tunsil on the left. Easy. Done.
You put Laramie Tunsil as your left tackle over Bakhtiari, not swapping him?
So Laramie Tunsil plays left tackle, so yes.
They
So
both
Bakhtiari.
play.
No, they both play left tackle.
Well, yeah, I trust
But Bakhtiari is
more
way
on the
better.
right, to be honest.
This guy doesn't know the offensive line. Get him out of here.
You call yourself a
Bakhtiari-
chunky boy.
I trust Bakhtiari more on the right than so,
There should only be one person on here that don't know nothing about offensive line.
And that's Kyle.
Go, coach.
No, brother.
All right, Jonathan, why don't you go ahead and give us your offensive line that you are choosing?
All right, can you put the graphic back up for me? I want to make sure I got
Yeah,
my
back.
dollars right, please.
Yep.
All right, so at left tackle for $2, I'm going Ronnie Stanley. Left guard, $2, I'm going Joe Tooney. Center, $2, I'm going Frank Ragnow. Right guard, $3, Zach Martin. And right tackle, $3, Ryan Ramczyk. That should be exactly $12, and I went pretty young. I think my only guy not on a rookie contract is Zach Martin. Everybody else, and Joe Tooney. But I got 3 young guys: Ryan Ramczyk, Ronnie Stanley, Frank Ragnow. Actually, I think all 3 of those guys just signed big deals. Frank Ragnow just signed the highest contract ever for a center. So obviously he's good at football. He's still really young also. I think he's like 25, 26. Ronnie Stanley's also around the same age. Ryan Ramczyk might be like 26, 27. And then Tooney and Zach Martin are a little bit older, but still in their primes. So I got a good mix of youth and vets. And I really like all my players. They all are in their natural positions, unlike Stump.
Are we factoring age and stuff? I was doing like a year type of thing.
You can do whatever you like.
We factor in age, yeah, or money wise, yeah. But shit. Right.
You know, some people just go for
You don't have to.
Some people just go for
but
just the participation, but there's others out here that look to excel. And a true chunky boy himself, Mr. Johnny.
That's me.
I mean, I think my line's still the best because I have like 2 All-Pros on it. So, just saying.
Yeah, but you have one of them playing out of position.
Yeah, and guess what? Then he becomes an All-Pro at right tackle. Boom, done.
It's really not that hard to switch from left to right.
It actually is.
See?
It actually really is.
Spoken
It
like
actually
somebody
really
who
is.
never did it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I literally
I'm nothing
switched
more than-
sides of the line in college.
Tell him, CJ.
Thank you.
Tell him.
I literally have to play on the left side versus the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
In
you didn't
college.
learn. Bro, I played 2 years at center, and then they moved me to left guard, or the right guard, and then I get to fucking varsity, and they're like, "Can you play left guard?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know," and I don't even know the plays. The plays are backwards. I don't know what do you mean. I'm stepping with the wrong foot, bro. And I can.
Literally, the plays are backwards, so you should be like, all right.
You weren't practicing
doing
out
this,
on one
doing
side for a whole week, and then game day being like, "Yeah, you're playing the other side."
Yeah, exactly.
Injuries happen. You gotta fill in. Come on, dude.
All of a sudden,
Like, I literally said it's not
Somebody
easy
got
to
kicked off.
Are we
You said
lost
it
in
is.
translation?
You said
I know. I
it
said
is.
it's not easy to switch sides. That's what
that's
I said.
not what you said. You did
I
not.
wrong.
literally
said.
said not.
No.
But okay,
I literally said
that's
not.
what you're saying. I'll
No.
agree.
Like, why? It is. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's that it's not easy to switch sides. That's why I was going
You
against.
said it's not that
You said
hard.
it's easy. Yeah, you said it's not that hard.
Yeah, coming from someone who did it in college, it's not hard. Fuck it.
No, that's not what I meant.
Honestly, listen. Let's be real. PFL.
I mean, we got you in 4K. That's what you said.
PFL
We
kind
run
of
the
screwed out
tape back.
the graphic because they don't have like 2 right lines. So, come on.
Yeah, there were only 2 right
That-
tackles.
that's
It was
not
Ryan
fair.
Ramczyk and Tristan Wirfs for $3 and $2.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Fuck it.
you didn't
Zach
have to go
Martin
with 2 right tackles,
He's a
but I
right
did.
guard, right tackle.
Yeah, I went with 2 left.
That's all right.
Which is
Some
fine.
people some people dance like they have 2 left feet. If that's what you want your offensive line to look like, Stump, go ahead. They can dance with 2 left feet. My offensive line is hitting the salsa with a left foot and a right foot.
Ooh. Goddamn look like Tarzan, play like goddamn James.
The Jeff Cruz staple.
Shout out to Blindside. I feel you.
All right, so Christian, do you have a line, or you want to be omitted from this?
I'll have a line. I just know y'all gonna laugh at it, but I'll have a line. Just pull it back.
All right, Christian, let's see what you got.
All right.
He said, "Give me 5 Jason Kelce."
All right. So for one of my tackles, I'm gonna do Trent Williams.
Okay.
All right, and then
Respectable.
I'm gonna do another tackle, Armstead.
All right,
and I'm gonna do a guard, Joe.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my center, Frank. And then I'm going to do another guard in Brandon.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
All right. I feel like I can't see y'all, so I feel like y'all laughing on the other side.
No, that's
good.
Kyle.
What do you got to say, Kyle? What do you got to say, Kyle? I know you got something to say.
Listen,
wait, did you switch Yankees jerseys first and foremost?
I did. I
just peeped that.
The pinstripes were clashing with the orange and white stripes. It was just not looking.
Shout out to the Red Sox for sweeping the Yankees.
Yeah. Shout out for the Colts for still being bitches. Anyways,
you're a Falcons fan.
It's okay. Hey, yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Anyways, I appreciate the modesty on my line. You know.
It was good. I gotta admit, I was a little bit worried when your tackles went for $7. But you got a pretty good interior offensive line for $5, so I'm impressed.
Yeah, he tried to do what real NFL teams do: pay your tackles and then put me and 4 other people inside and see what happens.
Basically, unless you're the Panthers, then you do the opposite.
Smart move.
Okay. So I think
Kyle, I guess Kyle's up.
Did you go already? Kyle, your turn. Go up.
All right. Super simple. We're going Trent Williams, the best tackle in the league right now. Who cares how old he is? Absolute freak. Absolute ape. Monster man. We love him. He's $4. That's my left tackle. My right tackle is my rookie of the year, Tristan Wills. For $2, he's going to play right tackle.
Man's you can't do this for another year. It is Wirfs. Tristan Wirfs, Jedrick Wills. Put some respect on their names.
Listen, he's worth it. All right, he's worth it. And
then you go worth it. That's how you remember his worth.
He's worth it. And then we're gonna go Joe, a little combination, a little Joe, a little Brandon. Sheriff, shove them in there. That's $3, right? That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Plus another 4. That's $9. And let's go, Frank. Put him in the middle. That's a line. They can move. The only slow one is Brandon Sheriff, so we're not going to have him be pulling. He's probably going to play the right side. Just a little thick power guy. Push him in there. And then who cares who got quarterback? We got the most, thick boy club in the whole NFL just sitting there waiting.
Wait, Kyle, you said Frank for yourself?
Yeah.
So you have one.
I got $1. I know. I just keep it. We'll give it. We'll give it to
a rotational guy.
We're gonna give it to the Neil Hunter.
And that's the mindset of every owner in every sports.
Bro, we'll give it to the Neil Hunter.
I need to keep my dollar. I need to keep my dollar. Oh my goodness.
Listen, that line.
He's trying to say that when we do the wide receiver breakdowns. It doesn't carry over, Kyle.
Those are pretty good.
You don't know. When we get to the defensive line one, I'm going to use that $1 from over here, and we're going to make it big.
You're going to yank it big?
Hey,
sure
that's
is.
the way to get it big.
All right. Well, that was good. That was good, guys.
Wait, CJ, where's yours?
Yeah, man.
You
Come
want?
on, man.
Oh, you want mine?
Yeah,
He
we
was
want
waiting on us to
yours.
ask. He was
Not
waiting on us.
anymore. Not anymore. I don't like this. Oh, mine. You mean me?
Oh
Little
gosh. Oh gosh.
Damn.
You know, I've been thinking. I think I might change my mind just a little bit.
Ooh, okay. Let's hear it.
I think I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to go. Trent Williams.
Okay.
Quentin Nelson.
Ooh, $8.
Yeah. Brendan Sheriff.
Okay.
So we had 9.
Little Homer.
I need a center.
You need a tackle.
I'm gonna go Tristan Wirfs
Hey.
and Jason Kelsey.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Little something different. But we got the
Wow.
best 2 tackles on the list right there. We, me and you.
Top 2 tackles in the league with some of the 2 best guards in the league, hands down. You can't debate it. You can't question it because it's pure fact. No favorites, just facts.
I was gonna be real upset if I was the only one who picked any All Pros off this list. I was gonna be real upset.
Say that again?
So I'm gonna be really upset if I was the only one who picked any All Pros off this list.
I got
Wirfs is an All Pro.
I got 5 All Pros.
Oh,
I think he was second team.
The MVP.
I'm pretty sure he was Kyle's Rookie of the Year.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
He was,
Yeah,
but
he
somehow
was.
Kyle was still mad that Justin Jefferson didn't win Rookie of the Year, even though he claimed Tristan Wirfs was his Rookie of the Year.
well, Justin Herbert was better than him. Anyway,
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know. Hold on.
It.
Time out. I don't want to break into this. Hey, how long is it gonna take before a rookie quarterback breaks Justin Herbert? Fucking this year, probably. Fucking
Because they added an extra game.
They're gonna break
I
it this
someone
year.
the first 2.
I wish
Tell me
someone would have
when-
clipped that. I wish someone would have clipped
Tell me when Justin Jefferson's record's ever gonna be broken.
Probably this
Never.
year.
You're smoking crack. Crack.
Bro, you have Devontae
Rashad
Smith,
Bateman.
Jalen Waddle. You have a lot of receivers, bro.
A
Kyle
lot of good
Pitts.
receivers.
Still 1,400 yards.
Congrats, bro.
And he didn't
And-
play 2 games.
Neither did Justin
Ooh.
Herbert.
Did that get you to the playoffs? No, it didn't. It got you on the couch watching the playoffs.
We didn't have a defense. Shut the fuck up. What? We had a running back playing linebacker literally in our game starting.
Well, he's very fast. Good.
He was. That's it. He's like 8 pounds, bro.
And he knows
If
he
you-
knows all the offensive plays. That
Bro,
sounds like
you
an advantage to me.
Any ignorant football fan is like, but their defense, yeah, we didn't have anyone on it. I can't
Well-
have a conversation with you.
That sucks. Then sorry, bro. Justin Herbert's better.
Yo, hey,
Justin
you know,
Jefferson.
your defense wasn't good last year. Yeah, we didn't have
I
any
never
starters.
said that.
Crazy.
I never said that.
Crazy.
You're the one who brought up defense.
Bro, y'all didn't go to Kamara
You
scored
didn't.
78 touchdowns on you. Yeah, because it was me stopping running him down. All right. Ooh, okay. Move along.
Well, you should have tried a little harder then.
You know who
Yeah,
Justin
I
Herbert
tried. All
didn't
right.
go off on?
That's all I got.
He didn't go off on the Colts. Just saying.
Yeah, your Colts have a defense. There's players that are get paid in the NFL to play defense. We had 4 practice squad players starting a game. Starting. That's not just playing, starting the game. They started, they got the little S, get them in there.
Listen, Michael
You had
Pittman's
Harrison,
been better than him.
Hitman
Sure.
Smith playing.
Yep, and Anthony Harris. That was our 2.
Yeah. Too bad he wasn't hitting Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, because he was trying to do everything else.
All right. Well, let's move on to something else, and let's go on to a little thing I like to call underrated versus understated. I'm going to be the one giving you guys these categories, and we're going to go around the horn. You tell me whether they're underrated, understated, and you only can say one
Overstated.
thing, one comment. Overstated, excuse me. Underrated versus overstated. You give me which one you choose and one statement only. You have to live on that statement, and we will moving on to the next person. So, are you guys ready to play?
We're ready.
Sure.
I'll go first.
All right.
I want to
first
start
one.
us off. What we
Ooh,
got?
you ready for this one?
Let's see. I don't know until I see what it is.
Batman.
The Colts offensive line.
I think overrated because their lack of a left tackle is understated.
Okay. Kyle?
Can I go next?
You're not.
Kyle, go
You're
first.
after me.
Go
Look
ahead,
at the
Kyle.
screen.
Sorry, bro. Go ahead.
So I'm actually gonna join Jonathan on that. I think if they have a left tackle will show up and can play football, everything changes. But right now they are overrated because they don't have the pieces there. Quentin Nelson is very, very good at football. He's probably the best interior offensive lineman in the league, but that's what we got right now. So if the left tackle comes and he plays, then I'll change my mind.
Mina?
All right, Stump, you got the floor.
Understated. Left tackle. We have Eric Fisher. What are you talking about?
He tore his Achilles. He might not play.
He's going to be back in October. He's fine.
October, okay? When he shows up, then they're good again. October, then they're fucking overrated.
It's fine. It's my turn now. And then doesn't have the pieces. What are you talking about? Ryan Kelly was literally second team all pro. What are you talking about?
Ryan Kelly's good.
Thank you.
Braden Smith is
understated as well. He's extremely good. Extremely
I think he's
good.
understated by the general public, but
I think so as well.
Overrated by Colts fans. He's good.
I don't think he's overrated by Colts fans at all. I don't really hear a lot of Colts fans talking about him. I hear us talking about Quentin Nelson and Ryan Kelly. Really. Mark Lewinsky, no one even knows who that is, so I can't really call him overrated. I think he stinks, but we got to work with what we have.
Well, he came
I
from the
think overall-
Seahawks when the Seahawks supposedly had the worst offensive line in football. So
yeah, well, he's not doing too bad for us. But I think overall we are understated. I think people just think Colts offensive line. I think Quentin Nelson, obviously, but Eric Fisher, I think, is going to come back and be decent. I wish Costanzo was, younger and would play. I think we'd be considered probably the best offensive line in the league at that point. But it is what it is. But doesn't have the other pieces around him. Absolutely insane statement. You have a second team All-Pro center. Insane.
Christian, you got anything?
Well, you guys know. Not a big NFL guy. I'm just gonna say overrated.
let's go, baby.
Smart boy.
Ask me why.
Why? Yeah.
Why?
Because they don't play. Because they don't play in the right dome. That's the Atlanta dome. Next one, Mercedes-Benz dome. Next one. Go ahead.
All right. The next one, we're gonna go Christian. Actually,
Well,
we're staying the same order.
Mine don't really play in that stadium either. So they stink.
I just never trust a team that they have the draft combine in the same stadium that the Colts play. I just don't like that. Just don't like it. But it's okay. I get it. I'm just making a lot of nonsense because I don't understand it. But it's okay. I just don't like the Colts. Pony boy.
I see that. Yeah.
Go,
All right, here we go. All right, guys. All right, chill. Let's chill.
Go Colts.
All right, here we go. The next one. The Washington football defensive front. Jonathan.
Overrated. You have one linebacker and he's a rookie. The defensive line, just the defensive line, incredible. Linebackers, people are acting like you have all-pro linebackers like you do defensive linemen. Not the case. You have Jamin Davis, who should be pretty good. He's a rookie, though. Hasn't proven anything in the NFL. Cole Holcomb, who is average, maybe. He hasn't played that much. Like, you and Washington football players or Washington football team fans keep trying to hype him up, but he hasn't done that much. You got who's the dude with the 3 names?
Josh Harvey
Clemens.
He cut him.
Oh wow.
Exactly.
And I thought he was your 3rd best linebacker. So
Khalil Hudson.
Exactly.
Ooh, Khalil Hudson is good. He's a little undersized. You guys didn't play him last year.
Towards the end.
So if he plays, that could change my mind. John Bostic stinks.
100%.
There's a reason he played for like 6 NFL teams, and none of them for more than like 2 years, because he stinks.
100%.
Except for in Washington.
Yeah, you guys, your linebackers have stunk for like a decade. Who was your last good linebacker? London Fletcher?
Hold up. John Bostic.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'll let you think. You have till the end of the show to come up with someone good since London Fletcher, but I don't know if you can. So I'm gonna go with overrated just because.
I mean, you can't just go straight to a Hall of Famer and then just expecting someone to just to step up to be at Hall of Fame level.
I mean, somebody good would have been nice.
Will Compton. Good.
Will
Compton was good. Mason.
Good. Like
Will
he
Compton,
was like
they
he played
over
linebacker.
100 plus tackle season.
How you feel about Will Compton in coverage?
Not good.
Okay then.
There you go. There's your answer, buddy.
But that's why we had him paired up with Mason.
Mason also stunk.
But he's better in coverage.
How was his tackling though?
That's what we had Will Compton for. You see, he's a perfect duo.
Yes,
one's gonna cover him,
and one stinks and runs.
One's gonna cover him, and then he's like, "I got him covered."
Linebacker.
You come over and you come and tackle him. Come here and tackle this guy.
So if you combine them, right? You take the good from one, combine it with the good from the other. You have one really good linebacker and one horrible linebacker. That's not good.
Hey, it's better than most.
No, it's
We
not.
can at least have 2 horrible linebackers. We usually got 1. Can you say that?
No, he cannot.
I
He
don't
signed a
even know what you're
5'11".
saying to say that.
He signed a 5'11" linebacker. The Panthers did. That's incredible.
Who?
You signed a linebacker who's 5'11".
Who?
You did.
Who is the linebacker?
Who's the player?
I don't fucking know his name, dude. I saw he was 5'11". I was like, I'm out.
Patrick the lid.
Is Denzel Perryman that short?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Jonathan's like, oh,
He might not start. I thought he was like 6 foot. I didn't realize he was.
Hold on.
6 foot.
I'm gonna double check. Denzel Perryman, 5'11", 243. This boy is a thick boy. I'm actually a big fan now. I thought he was little.
No, he's a run
5'11".
stopper.
Yeah, bro, he better be. He's 5'11". He better be stuffing something. God damn, boy, looking like a little sausage out there.
All right, the height supremacist is at it again. I don't like you shaming my man Denzel Perryman.
Oh, I'm not shaming him anymore, bro. I didn't know he was 243.
yeah, this man is the height supremacist. He's the shortest one here. Actually, wow.
Exactly, and I'm not playing in NFL, am I? No. All right then.
All right, Kyle. Overrated, understated.
Yeah, well, kind of what me and Jonathan, we probably feel the same way about a lot of things. So going back to us is not great. But yeah, your front 7 is probably a top 1 or 2 front 7 in the leagues. We got the Coats over here.
Zach
they got
Brown.
Okay, stop it. Stop.
He was like 34 when he signed with you.
But
I just
he
want
played
to say
for
my
1
age.
year.
What was the question? What was the
played
question? What was the question?
He wasn't as
What
good with you
was
as he
the
was with the
question?
Bills.
Stop avoiding the question. What was the question?
CJ makes
Your
a
Honor.
He was average with you. He was not good. He was good with the Bills, average with you.
But yes, I'm back to my very important point. You don't have any linebackers. This year is your year to figure out, just like the Colts with the left tackle. You're overrated right now because you have the toughest D-line in the league. We'll figure it out later on.
Stump?
I don't really hear a lot about Washington, to be honest with you, besides the quarterback race. That's the only thing I really hear. So I'm going to say understated. Yeah, that. I'm going to say understated because I don't hear anything about them. Plus, y'all's front four is really good. I mean, if you can find a linebacker or something, then you guys be a lot better. But
that's a good point. Hey, good point.
Yeah.
I think that everything
Yeah,
you said right there was
times,
good
man.
points, and it's hard for me to agree. It's hard for me to say that, but that was a good point. I'll give you that.
I really don't hear about Washington at all unless it's about Patrick or Henneke.
You clearly have never heard of a guy named Chase Young, who by himself is enough reason for this front seven to be overrated because he himself is overrated.
Chase Young didn't play bad.
He didn't play bad, but they act like he was not the defensive player rookie of the year.
Yeah.
And it definitely wasn't Jeremy Chin.
Okay, Jeremy Chin was better than him, though.
Oh, no.
I don't know about that.
Chase Young wasn't even the best defensive rookie on your team.
Hey, it is what it is.
He said, hey, all right.
Cam Crow was better.
Only one safety in the race.
Jeremy Chin was better. Julian Blackmon was better.
How many sacks did Chase Young have last year?
I'm gonna say 10.
6?
Yeah, 10.
No, it was not 10. It was like
I made that up. I made it up. I just literally made it up.
I think it was 9 or 8. I think he had 2 or 3 more fumbles. He really didn't play that.
He hurt Joe Burrow. He hurt that man.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he said, "You want to leave us, then play good." I got something.
Also, I'm just going to state this, and we'll go to the next one. Chase Young started the season not 100%, and he's finally healthy this season. Just want to let you know that.
I don't like that excuse.
I'm not making an excuse. I'm letting you know a fact. I don't state excuses. I'm stating facts. He came in the season with a growing injury, and he had a nagging injury that goes throughout the season, and he still won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Just imagine where his ceiling's going to be.
I think he stated he had a groin injury, so that way if he's on the script and it's on the groin.
All right.
And I think
so. Let's compare Chase Young to another Ron Rivera defensive rookie. He had Brian Burns playing punt gunner, and Brian Burns still had the same number of sacks as Chase Young. So overrated.
Time out. The Bucks just beat the Nets 86-83.
Yeah, I just watched it.
And 86-83.
What a boring basketball game.
They didn't win that game. The Nets lost that game.
All right.
They didn't win that game. The Nets lost that game.
All right, Christian. What is your overrated, understated?
Well, listening from you guys talk the whole time, I just think you guys are exactly where you need to be. There's only nothing. You can only go up from here. I think you can only go up from here. You know what I'm saying? You got some holes you need to fill from what Kyle said. You got some holes. Do the damn job. You want to win, do the damn job. They talking about Chase Young ain't that good. I'm a Clemson fan. He damn sure almost knocked Trevor Lawrence out of the game when they played. So I got nothing bad to say about the young man. I think y'all are exactly where you need to be. Just get your shit right and sign some linebackers because Kyle said y'all don't have no fucking linebackers. Apparently.
We got linebackers. We got fucking linebackers.
Well,
maybe.
Cole Holcomb and Brandon Davis about to be the best two linebacker core in the league.
Listen.
Speed.
Everyone has linebackers. They're just not good.
Hey, like the line off a drum line. There's bathrooms everywhere, right? People don't know how to read and to know how to use one. That's all I gotta say. Okay. So I got I don't know. Fuck
yeah. Hey, what he said. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get some fucking some linebackers and you'll be all right.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
And yeah, come on now. And
you like writing stuff down? Write this down.
Yeah. Fuck the Colts too. Fuck the Colts.
You're bringing up bathrooms because your linebackers are doo-doo.
I mean, this is a good look, man. I am suffering. It's hard to take. How many years?
Yeah, you guys stink.
Listen, tell me when Carson Wentz stopped seeing ghosts and we can start talking.
That was
You've been owning that ass for
not
years.
even on.
Now
It'll be this
now he
year.
want to throw shots at other teams. Now he want to throw shots at other teams. All right.
I'm just stating facts.
I understand, sir. I understand, sir.
All right, the next one. Here you go. This will be fun. We'll start with Kyle this time. Carolina play calling. Offensive play calling.
You could have started with me. It would have been fine. But go ahead, Kyle.
What do you want me to say about it?
Well, he done did the damn thing.
Is it overrated? I don't fucking know. They had Teddy Bridgewater as their quarterback. I don't fucking know. I don't know. They had Mike Davis. He was pretty good. I don't know. They had no offensive line. I don't know what to tell you. They got an offense.
Is Christian McCaffrey back?
Yeah.
I don't know. That one, I don't think that's a question you can answer. I don't know.
Jonathan?
I think in general it's overrated. You can't really blame it on Teddy Bridgewater when this offensive coaching staff wanted Teddy Bridgewater. So you can't blame him then. This is what you wanted. You know what he is. He's been in the league for how many years now? 8, 7?
He's been a different quarterback every year, though. That's not fair.
Okay, but Joe Brady coached him with the Saints. He knows what he is.
He's been a different quarterback every year.
Matt Rule came to the Saints to watch him practice 2 years ago when he was the head coach at Baylor.
It doesn't matter because, like I said, even if you watched him this year, next year he's a different guy completely. So it doesn't matter what you watched.
I don't know if that's the case.
It really is. He's completely different. Every time I've seen him play,
completely different?
He
He never throws downfield. That's the one thing he's never done. Louisville, Minnesota, the Saints, the Panthers, he does not throw deep down the field. Never.
Yeah, but you have a bunch of yak guys on your team.
We had Curtis Samuel. He's a deep threat.
I don't like that. I like him as a yak guy.
He had to be a yak guy because Teddy Bridgewater can't throw the ball.
Yeah, that's why I like him.
You had Robbie Anderson getting deep balls, though.
He wasn't getting that deep. He was getting like 20-yard, 30-yard. He wasn't getting no 40, 50-yard passes.
Yeah, he needs to be a Viking.
Chill on Robbie Anderson. He's staying in Carolina.
That man needs to be a Viking, bro. We need that deep threat.
He was one of the receivers I was hoping we would actually get. But, yeah, whatever.
Stone?
I don't really know much about the Panthers play call. I don't watch them. They kind of stink. So, I think if they get CMC back and they run the ball and throw the ball to him, they should be good. They should be pretty good.
Good point.
Marshall, I think he's going to be good. You do that with DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. I mean, altogether, really good. But it really depends on Sam Darnold. So hopefully Sam Darnold actually doesn't stink. And if he doesn't actually stink, then you guys should be a good team.
Christian, you got anything to add?
I think that they also are right where they need to be. I think no, but in all realness, I think Panthers, I actually look at them sometimes. So the thing is, when I say that they're right where they need to be is because Christian McCaffrey was gone for basically a whole season. Am I wrong or am I right?
You're correct.
Gone. So Teddy didn't have the chance to play, or any other quarterbacks didn't have the chance to really play with him, say after Cam left. Then you have I like him. I think him and Calvin Ridley are really good wide receivers for their age right now. DJ Moore. And I think he's going to step up big this year. And I think y'all right where you need to be. I just think that if y'all stay healthy, y'all can win some games. If y'all don't stay healthy, y'all can lose some games. You know what I'm saying? But the Panthers are going to be the Panthers, and they fucking suck too. Next.
I think it's a Robbie Anderson show this year, to be honest with you.
Well,
I think
let me
Robbie
hop back
Anderson
in
dumbs
this.
out.
So
You got to hop. You can walk back in. It's okay.
So I do think Joe Brady's overrated. Like I don't remember if it was PFF or somebody. They did the list of the top 5 offensive play callers in the league, and they had Joe Brady like 4th over Sean Payton, over Andy Reid. That's cap.
That's
Joe
big
Brady.
cap.
Facts. So Joe Brady is good. Like if you look at it, last year without Christian McCaffrey, we had 4 players go over 1,000 yards from scrimmage. That's DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Curtis Samuel, and Mike Davis. All had over 1,000 scrimmage yards. That is good. Now, if you look at where we struggled the most, which if you ask Teddy Bridgewater, it's because we didn't practice them. I think it's just because Teddy stinks. It was short yardage, like 3rd and short or 3rd and long, and in the red zone. So the situational play calling. I don't know if it was bad or Teddy was bad, but our play in situational downs was not good.
In practice. They didn't practice it.
All right, no NFL
According
team
to Teddy.
doesn't do 2-minute drills. Like that's not a thing. I think Teddy was just trying to talk himself up. Like, yeah, it wasn't my fault that I sucked in those situations. We didn't practice them. Obviously, we practiced them. Maybe not as much as he would have liked, but obviously, yeah, when you stink at something, you're going to say, yeah, this wasn't my fault. We didn't do it enough for me to be good at it. But Teddy is supposed to be the ultimate game manager, right? He's not going to take shots down the field. He's not going to turn the ball over either. He's going to take what's there, take what the defense gives him. And that's not what he did last year. He didn't take the shots, but he also turned the ball over a lot. He threw, I think, 10 picks and lost like 6 or 7 fumbles. Like, he turned the ball over a lot.
Yeah, dude stinks.
Correct. You know what he doesn't do? Throw touchdowns. You know, he set a career high in touchdowns last year. And let me look this up before I get it wrong. But I believe it was 15.
He's balling.
I was actually about to say 16.
15 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. That's
Damn,
less than a
good.
touchdown. I guess he only started 12 games. Let's see. No, that's 1 touchdown per game.
How many yards?
3,733.
Wow. Like,
No.
Pretty good.
Okay.
yeah, real good.
6 fumbles, 11 picks. So 17 turnovers, 15 touchdowns.
How many rushing touchdowns, bro?
Mm.
5.
He had more touchdowns than turnovers. Look at that.
Look at that.
All right, but still, he's on. This is Jameis Winston to a much lesser extent. Jameis Winston threw 30 picks, 30 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater's about the same touchdown to interception ratio, but he's not throwing
30,
down
though.
the field.
He ain't throw 30.
Okay,
That's
but
dope.
Jameis was
dope. Hey, he was balling.
TJ makes a good point.
Jameis threw for 5,000 yards. Teddy Bridgewater threw for 3,700.
Okay, but he ain't throw 30 touchdowns, though. He was balling.
Exactly. Jameis threw 30 touchdowns.
But
Teddy threw half that, and it was a career year. This is career high.
Dude, we all agree that Teddy stinks. Don't drag down Jameis Winston with Teddy Bridgewater.
I'm not. I'm saying, like, people think
I'll take Teddy over
Winston
Jameis.
stinks.
What?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, you just saying stuff. Now you drunk. You're drunk, Christian.
Drunk off that Henny.
All right, let's do rapid fire. Here are the last 5 overrated, understated. Rapid fire, no thinking. 5 more, but it's rapid fire, so just don't think.
No comments. No comments.
No comments, just overrated, understated.
Here we go. Summertime.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Understated.
Understated, bro.
Yeah, okay. Avocados.
Understated.
Overstated.
Overrated.
Yeah, whatever. Nasty. Get that shit away from me.
Jesus.
You don't like guac?
Yeah, bro. Guac is.
Yeah, but
If I wanted to eat
guacamole-
water, I'd just fucking put water on something.
Guacamole is different than avocado, though, man.
That is true.
Yeah.
Avocado toast? You don't like avocado toast?
I've never had it. I'm not rich like you, CJ.
I say I'm rich. Hey, no. I just like the white girls. That's all. Chill.
Hey, dude, you want to play at LSU?
Hey, I saw that. That is so funny.
Bro, that's so messed up.
Yeah. He goes, you gonna take one for the team? Yeah, I'll do anything.
We got some thick ones.
He said we got some big girls. You gonna take one for the team?
The player was literally laughing, and then he saw how serious it is, and he's like, "Oh."
I'm thinking about playing at UCLA, but we got bad white girls at LSU.
Asian girls everywhere at UCLA.
I know.
Christian, did you what'd you go with?
Which one?
Avocados.
Oh, understated.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Next one. Drunk conversations.
Understated.
Sorry.
Don't talk to me if you're drunk. So whatever that is.
We talk to you and you're drunk on here every day.
All right, so Kyle's take is drinking is overrated. All right.
There you go.
Very understated.
Understated.
Let me just make a quick comment. I tried to drunk text Kyle one time, and he said, "Don't talk to me if you're drunk." And then I was
That was funny. All right, here we go. I got two more.
All right, let's get them.
LeBron James in 2021.
Overrated. Times 50 million. Over fucking rated. Piece of shit. Over fucking rated, motherfucker. Fucking over fucking rated. God damn it. Fuck this motherfucker. Over fucking rated. Sorry guys, I really fucking hate LeBron, but overrated. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking over. God damn, you about to be breaking some shit in here.
I'm glad Christian's here for this because usually I'm labeled the LeBron hater, but Christian's taking it to a whole nother level. So thank you,
LeBron, man.
I appreciate that. Overrated.
God damn it.
Kyle?
Overrated.
Oh,
let's go! I did not see that coming.
This is like the first year that I was clearly like, oh. I was like, this is the first year that he's clearly not even in the MVP race at all. Not even close. He's just playing basketball.
Yeah.
No, it's just like we've finally seen him as a human being and get injured.
Shut up!
Regular human being.
Terrible take. Move on.
I hate LeBron James, but understated. I feel like he did do a lot for Lakers so this year. You can't really take that away.
He did a lot. He missed like 30.
He did. You're an idiot. Okay, he still did a lot.
He missed 30 games. How can he do a lot? There's only 80 games in the season. Are you crazy?
Without LeBron, they're not making playoffs.
Without AD, they're not in the playoffs either because they played a season without AD and they missed the playoffs.
Okay.
AD gets hurt. They lose by 30.
All right. Okay, guys. All right, one more. We got one more, and then we'll go NBA talk. We got one more, and we'll go NBA talk. You ready?
We're ready.
Trae Young.
Understated.
Overrated.
Understated.
Overrated.
All right, I'm going to break this down. Regular season, understated. Playoffs?
Overrated.
Might be overrated. But if you average them out, I'm with Christian right where he needs to be.
Yeah, man. Give him
Dude,
a
I hate his
minute.
face.
Cops. We ain't never seen this before. I'm saying we never seen this before, but we ain't seen that we ain't never seen that, bro. Like, think about it, we ain't never been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch a Hawks game. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't wake up like we're gonna watch a Hawks game unless you're Brandon.
Dude,
Unless you're
I
fucking
hate
Brandon.
his face. Like when he feels like he's being disrespected, and he's like does a stupid ass face. Like, I'm like, dude, I hate you so much. Hate him.
So you hate him.
Have
He's
y'all
the
seen
villain.
Overrated.
Have y'all seen
I
the
like
video?
that he's embracing the villain role.
Have
We
y'all seen
need
the video?
villains in the NBA.
You seen the video where he's like,
Embracing the villain.
I'm not athletic. I'm not jumping out the gym, but I got long range and I'm a point guard.
No, nobody's seen that video except for you.
It's him talking like he's in like high school, talking about how he's not athletic, but he has a different style of game.
Well, he needs
He
a
does have
different style of hair because his hair stinks.
So overrated.
Thin.
Underrated.
I don't.
He's underrated, man. Come on now.
I don't have an opinion.
I think if he's embracing the villain role, he's not going to be the one getting bumped and being like like that. He's going to be the one bumping him. He's not embracing a villain.
No,
He's
you don't
embracing a
watch enough wrestling. You don't watch enough wrestling. He's a pretty heel. He's a pretty face heel. He's a baby face. So he can't do that. So he has to like get someone else in trouble by being in the way. It's like when Eddie Guerrero hits himself in the head with a chair and then throws the chair.
Trey
That's
Young's
what
not
he's doing.
purposely being in the way though. He's literally just walking and he's like bumped. He's like, ugh.
But that is still a baby face. That's still the baby face. He's evil.
Okay, then he's not a villain.
He's being the villain
That's
I
what I feel.
respect. Like he's letting his play talk do the dirty talking to the other team for him. He lets his play do that. But with his mouth, he's talking to the fans, and I like that.
I
didn't know
like
where
it
he was
too.
going with that.
That makes it. It's quiet in here. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, but
He said, I don't hear y'all.
When it comes,
He's
when
underrated,
it comes
bro.
player to player, he plays a victim role and not a villain role. So, and I don't like that.
That's what a villain would do.
Yeah, that's what a villain would do.
Who's your favorite player, Tom? I just need to fucking know.
John
Who's your
Wall.
fucking favorite
I
player?
like
John Wall's his favorite
John
player.
Wall.
If you say fucking John Wall,
I'm a big. You want to talk about a villain? It's John Wall. This man's out here throwing. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
This man's out here throwing
Hey,
content.
keep
what?
that. Hey, keep
Yeah,
that.
he throwing-
Keep that
he's
on.
throwing L's
Hey,
left
keep
and
that
right.
on.
What?
Taking the L's left and right. Yeah,
This
you're right.
man's
Are you
throwing
fucking kidding me?
signs. This man's
Are you
going nuts.
fucking kidding me?
But my favorite player this year was good old Westbrook.
So you
Lucky
switch
you.
players every year. So that's what you're saying.
That's not true.
Yeah, he
no,
stinks.
I was a John Wall fan like my favorite
Oh,
player
so
for
now
a
he's
long
not on
time.
your team anymore. You can't be a fan of him. That's what you're saying?
That's not.
terrible.
I'm not saying
His
that.
fandom
I'm
traded
saying that my
when
favorite player this year was
John Wall did.
Because you realize how
Come on,
ass
where is John
was.
Wall? Where is
He's
John
on
Wall?
Houston.
Houston
He's on
Rockets.
Houston, but he got hurt and he was out for the rest of the year.
Oh wow.
So I'm a KD fan. My man got hurt. He
Yeah.
was out for a while.
Yeah, but
You don't
he's
know how to
really
stop being
good.
a
John
KD
Wall's
fan.
like. I'm not gonna say. I'm not stopping being a John Wall
Yeah,
fan.
but you're an idiot.
That's not what I'm saying.
All right, guys. Let's officially transition to our final segment, which is going to be NBA talk. And the first thing I want to bring up is about some of these NBA awards that have been revealed over the last couple of days. And for you guys, was there any shocks? Anything that you were surprised by what was voted on? Two in particular.
They did
That I
my
have in
man's
mind?
Monty Williams dirty.
That's the one of them for
Yep.
sure.
Monty Williams,
Yep.
Coach of the Year.
Who won a Rookie of the Year? I don't remember.
Tom Thibodeau.
Or they could have gave Tom and him co-coaches of the year, because what Tom did with the Knicks, no one saw, and I can't take that away from them. Honestly, when you think of the Knicks, you never think of them as playoff teams. Let's be truly honest. You never think of them as
that's very
playoff
true.
teams.
I mean, if you saw them play in the playoffs this year, you wouldn't think of them as a playoff team either. To be fair.
Yeah,
But I'm
very
just saying
true.
though. But I'm just saying though. The Knicks. We just never saw. I personally, like we talked about before, seeing that arena how it was. We just never seen that like that before. Besides when Carmelo was there, but it was only just because Carmelo was there. It wasn't because they were winning games like that. And I mean,
they were winning games because
against
Carmelo was there, though.
They were barely winning, bro. Let's not.
It was
Let's
50,
not.
yeah,
I'm not
50
gonna lie,
win seasons.
I mean, they started off hot this year, but they They definitely got off track.
I don't watch a lot
facts.
of basketball, but with how much sucking off they were doing to LaMelo, I thought he was going to win it.
Yeah, but then he was missing like half
He got
the
hurt.
season.
Yeah,
Who won Rookie of the Year?
It's gonna be Wiggins. It's not even close. It's
be
Ball
who?
should win it.
Who?
Wiggins.
Wiggins, bro.
Oh.
Stop.
Anthony Edwards.
Bro.
Anthony Edwards. I'm thinking Timberwolves. Sorry, I'm thinking Timberwolves.
It's gonna be the dude who doesn't pay his bets.
Have they not announced it yet?
No, I don't think
No.
they have announced rookie yet.
It's going to be LaMelo. It's going to be LaMelo.
It should be.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be
It should be LaMelo, but it's not going to be.
So what are all the
Listen.
awards that have gotten announced so far? I know Sixth Man of the Year, Defensive Player, and MVP, but is that it?
And Coach of the
And
Year.
coach.
That's it.
And
Rookie's
and
the
what?
only one they haven't announced yet. Coach of the year.
Coach of the Year.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the Defensive Player of the Year one. That's just me. I don't like it. I really hate it. But
Yeah,
I
should
think it
have
was
been
terrible.
Simmons.
It should have been Ben Simmons
Terrible.
hands down.
facts. My man can't score, but my man can play some defense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ben Simmons stinks.
he's becoming
Yeah.
your mom's
Don't give
favorite
Ben
player.
Simmons any trophies.
Nah, that guy stinks.
That guy.
Tell him to work on his jump shot, and then he might get a trophy.
If
All right,
Embiid didn't get
I
hurt,
got a question for Stomp.
Yeah.
Who are you picking, John Wall or Ben Simmons for your team? I just need to fucking know so I know.
Like
what
right now?
Are they healthy?
You said what?
Are they healthy?
Yes, right now. Are they healthy?
John Wall, because John Wall's had back-to-back years of a double-double. Has Ben Simmons? No.
he's a walking triple double.
Yeah,
Are you
okay,
serious?
but did he even average a double-double this year?
Pretty close. I mean, it's like
He didn't.
What, like,
No,
7?
But he didn't.
You know what?
John Wall
You know what?
averages double-doubles.
Okay.
He was
So
the
he
only
averaged-
point guard. He was the only point guard in the East to average a double-double. For like,
Which
his
one of
30
them
years.
is in who has gang affiliations, all right? Let's be honest here. Only one. And that's who I want on my team. Move along.
Exactly. Bees up.
All right,
He got shooters on and off the court.
Yeah. Don't
Exactly.
disrespect the man. Get your shit taken.
Once
All right.
Ben
Jonathan, who
Simmons
you
can
taking? Who you
average
taking? John Wall or
double-doubles a lot?
Ben Simmons?
I'm
in
taking
prime,
Ben Simmons,
healthy.
but I'm making him shoot with his right hand.
You taking Ben Simmons? I love it.
I don't want either of them. I
He
really
shoots
don't.
He shoots with the wrong hand. Like, my God, you
Wow,
are not
both of them are better
left-handed.
than the Timberwolves point guard. So
No, they're not. Shut up. My guy brought the Nets to the fucking playoffs without this fucking super team. Go and suck on
He
this.
didn't play this year.
John Wall is better than Ben Simmons.
You're drunk, man.
I think John
All
Wall
right,
is a better
Christian, let me ask
John
you
Wall,
this
John Wall is
because
a better slasher, and he
you
can
actually know
shoot
the
the ball.
NBA.
All right, what's going on? Let's see what you got.
All right, when D'Lo and the Nets went to the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
who was better, him or Spencer Dinwiddie?
Personally,
Dinwiddie all day.
I'm gonna go Dinwiddie,
Yep.
Thank you.
but
D'Lo got
but-
all the hype and all the love.
yeah, Dinwiddie, bro. Listen, Dinwiddie's. I'm pretty sure he's still in the Nets, right?
Yeah, but he's out for the season.
Bro, if he was fucking healthy right now, it'd be fucking blowout right now. That's all I gotta fucking say. Be fucking
Facts.
blowout. Fucking blowout. With D'Lo, I'm not taking anything from D'Lo because D'Lo was in a
I
slump
got
his first
Harden.
three.
I got Harden and Kyrie, and I need Spencer Dinwiddie too. Because right now it's not fair because they got one guy who's good and we got 16 and we still can't win. It's really not fair. Shut up.
Sheesh.
Anyways,
Christian, what do you got to say?
I'm not
What do you got
taking.
to say?
I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything from D'Lo because he had a rough start coming into the league and being on Kobe's team and not really knowing himself as a player. And then
And
as soon
being
as
a
he started growing them,
snitch.
yep. And then you know him growing
John
into
Wall
himself
ain't
and
no
actually being the
snitch.
player that we thought that he should have been a while back.
Affiliated.
Same thing with the Lonzo Ball thing. We never give these kids enough time to fucking develop themselves. This thing,
Jordan Clarkson too.
Hey, they balling.
Yeah, you're right. They all are. But you got to find who you
what's
are.
the one thing
You
they
gotta
all
find-
have in common? They
They all
played
played
for the
for
Lakers,
the
and the
Lakers.
Lakers stink. You
Yep.
can't give up on a dude when he's 21 years old.
Right.
Like,
Not
bro,
even.
you can't.
They were all freshmen. They all left their freshman year.
Do you think the
But I
Lakers
mean, they
would be
traded
better
most
if they
of these
would have
dudes
kept
like 3 years
Lonzo
into their
and
contract.
Brandon Ingram?
Oh yeah. And then what do you expect? But it's like, I personally, I'm not taking anything from D'Lo, but Spencer Dinwiddie is a fucking bucket. There's plenty of teams in the league he can go to, and he'll be the number one option.
He's a free
I'm
agent
gonna let you
this
know this
year.
right now. He's gonna end up on the Lakers because he's taking Bitcoin, and whoever gives him the most Bitcoin, that's what team he's gonna go to.
I guarantee.
Are you fucking kidding
Spencer
me?
Dinwiddie went to I guarantee Spencer Dinwiddie went to the Timberwolves. He'd be our leading scorer. Guaranteed.
I don't think you understand what I just said. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm saying that he's stupid, and he's telling the fans are going to be able to give him Bitcoin, and then he'll decide where he goes based on how much Bitcoin is donated to him.
That's smart. You're getting two bags.
That sounds illegal because he's going to get some small contract and all this fucking Bitcoin.
Not even that, but like the other teams, fans that donate him Bitcoin, he's just gonna have all of that too.
Yes,
he's gonna be.
He's getting tons of Bitcoin.
I think he's gonna be the richest NBA player ever.
Facts. He's smart.
Insane.
Bro, he's gonna get like an $8 million contract. Everyone's like, "Why is he playing for that?" It's like, "Oh yeah, the whole league donated him Bitcoin. He's fine."
Yeah.
This man's
genius.
All right, so
listen. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so let's talk about the Nuggets versus the Suns series. The Suns they're showing up and showing out. I mean, this is kind of the team that we saw in the bubble last year, undefeated, but didn't make the playoffs, and they're cooking right now. Christian, what do you got to say about the Suns?
When Chris Paul got there, I knew that there'd be a playoff team just because Chris brings players to a whole other level. And I know their bench really well. And when they did that, when they signed Jay Crowder, who played in the finals last year with the Miami Heat, I knew that they were going to be killing it. And Cam Johnson was just coming into himself. He's great. Malik Bridges is a baller right now. And Cameron Payne is still heating up from three. I think they're going to pull it out 4-0. And they're going to be waiting for the next team. Denver they did well without Jamal Murray, but at some point in time, that's going to take a toll on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, that Campazzo dude, their point guard, is great. He is good. Like, he is really good to be a 30-year-old.
He's just like 5'10".
Yeah, but to be a 30-year-old rookie like that and ball at that level, listen, you got it, dude. And to come into that role like that and be a starter on a team where it's nothing but way bigger names than yours, you got it. But I think the Suns are going to pull it out 4-0, and they're going to be waiting on the next team. Chris Paul, D-Book, and DeAndre Ayton, who is offsetting everything that the Joker is doing right now. So it doesn't really matter. So, I mean, right now it's all guard play, and they have no guard play because Ayton is going to offset the Joker at everything. He could score 20 and get 15 rebounds just like the Joker can. And
but he also plays defense, unlike the Joker.
True. And if you can stop the Joker from getting assists as they are, Phoenix Suns guard play is going to kill the Denver Nuggets guard play. That's just me. Besides Michael Porter. But that's it. That's all I got on that, man.
Jonathan?
Yeah, I got the Suns in this. Obviously, they're missing Jamal Murray, which is a big loss. But, I mean, I am a Joel Embiid fan. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA. It's him and Kawhi. And I really wanted him to win MVP, but the Joker deserved it for the way he played this year without Jamal Murray. He really did put the team on his back. I think he averaged 26. He led the league in assists as a center and averaged like 12 rebounds
he didn't get hurt
a
this
game.
year, did he? I don't think he got
No,
hurt
he's
this
been
year,
healthy.
did he? Yeah.
He's also a thick king. Like, you got to put some respect on him. Every year, he's out of shape. He looks fat. He needs to lose weight, and he just doesn't care because he's going to go out there and ball. Yes, first, second round player in the common draft era to win MVP. Drafted during a Taco Bell commercial. That's when they turned the pick in. It was during a Taco Bell commercial. His name just rolled across the bottom of the ticker. He's incredible, but he doesn't have enough help. The Suns are just a really good team right now, and I got them advancing in this series.
Me too. I think Suns was my pick last week to go all the way. I don't know. The Bucks got the victory tonight. Hopefully we can make this a series. So my pick with Suns versus Bucks can still stand.
It's not happening.
It's not looking great.
It's not happening. They barely won tonight, man. But they got the W. But they barely fucking won tonight.
Hey, that's gonna be the spark plug. That could be the spark.
No,
Stump, you got anything on the Suns?
Yeah, the piggyback off what Jonathan said. Devin Booker's really good. He's really, really good. I think what's going to end up happening. I think the Suns are going to go to the finals. I think they're going to win, and I think actually DeAndre Ayton's going to be the Finals MVP. To be honest with you.
Time out. You said you think they're going to win the finals?
The Suns, yes. I think they're going to go up against the Nets, obviously. And I think the Suns are just going to do extremely good. Christian, you can make that face all you want. And then I think Ayton is going to end up – they're going to end up winning in 6, I think. And Ayton's going to be the Finals MVP. Unless Devin Booker goes absolutely bananas. That's the only way.
I mean, that would be an interesting matchup because the Nets don't really have anybody for Ayton.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why I think Ayton's going to finish like 20 and 15.
But this is what I see though.
MVP.
What you
That's
see,
a good matchup. That's a good matchup, bro. But y'all gotta remember, my man KD is a 7-footer.
Yeah, I don't care.
And do y'all think
he's getting bullied?
That's fine. That is fine. That is so fine, bro. But I'll take him getting bullied and KD dropping 40 on your fucking head every fucking night over DeAndre Ayton scoring 25 on him. And don't say it's not possible. Don't say it can't happen. Because
they're not going to be
KD
matched
is a
up
fucking threat. Is it what?
They're not going to be matched up on each other.
Bro, Steve Nash ain't no fucking fool, bro. Steve Nash
Yeah,
ain't no fool.
KD looks weird, man. I don't know.
He's going to have him on the 5 on offense, and it's going to be over with.
Dude, KD's calves are like as big as my forearm, bro.
And it'll still give your favorite player and your favorite player's favorite player 40 every night. That's all I gotta say. And
it's not true because he doesn't even do 40 that much.
Listen, my favorite player is Kawhi Leonard. He's not giving Kawhi 40.
Let's talk about Kawhi Leonard right now.
Give him 50.
He's not giving Russ 40 either.
Let's move on. Let's move on to the Clippers. All right, let's move on to the Clippers versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz did pick up the victory first night over the Clippers in a good game. What do you guys think? Right now, the score is 30-29. The Jazz are up. I think this is the end of the first quarter of score. Jazz up 30-29. How do you see this series playing out? Actually, Donovan Mitchell right now has 14 and 1 rebound right now. And Marcus Morris for the Clippers has 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Wow. He's good.
All right, who's leading off?
I'll lead
Go
off.
ahead, Jonathan. I'll go ahead, Jonathan.
All right.
I'll lead after you.
I'll go ahead. I don't know if it's going to work this series because Utah has a better team than the Mavericks, but I think the Clippers are trying to do the same thing where they're not trying to stop Donovan Mitchell as much as they should be. They're trying to let him tire himself out, and then fourth quarter, then switch Kawhi on him, clamp him up, and try to challenge the rest of the team to beat them. it worked when they played against the Mavericks with Luka because the Mavericks don't really have anybody else that can score. The Jazz have Mike Conley.
He's hurt. Hamstring.
Is he not playing though?
Nope.
He's out this game, right? He played last.
Nope, he was out in the first game, and he's out this game. Hamstring is killing.
I thought he played a first game. I thought he was just out this game. They have Jordan Clarkson, who can score.
Six man of the
guy
year.
We talked about earlier, 6 man of the year, balling out. Lakers fumbled the bag by getting rid of him.
Yep.
So, yeah, obviously I want the Clippers to win. I think that's their strategy because it worked for them against the Mavericks and against Luka. But I think the Jazz are a different team, a more complete team. And I don't think that strategy is going to work against the Jazz. So I got the Jazz advancing.
Yeah, I like the Jazz right now. They look like a really good team. It sounds crazy. Well, I don't think it sounds that crazy, but like no LA teams are going to be possibly in the finals, Western Conference Finals, let alone the finals. But it's still early in this game. That could change. But I do like Jazz. I do like the Jazz and the Suns. They're definitely two of my favorite teams. Well, actually, I really like the Nuggets, but I mean, it's not looking good for the Nuggets right now. But yeah, young teams. Would you say? You say that the Jazz is a pretty young team?
Aside from Mike Conley, who's not playing.
And Rudy Gobert, I guess. I don't know about Rudy, how old Rudy is, but
I think he's like late 20s.
Might be. He's been in the league for a long ass time.
He's probably right around 30. I think he's
Rudy
not
Gobert
quite 30.
over fucking rated, but I'm not going to say anything.
Yes, sir.
Facts. Yeah, I think we established
every 2K,
that.
they hype this nigga up. Every 2K, they hype this man up to be this big guy. I'm like, bro, just because he's a 7-footer, bro. If he was 6'5", he wouldn't be in the league. That's a lot of players in the league. A lot of these guys who are big, they have skill. I don't even know, bro. Like Taco Fall, let's be real. If he was a regular size man, and I love Taco Fall, he wouldn't be in the league. We just know that. But back to this game.
He might be in the league if he was normal size because then he could move.
Yeah, but remember, he just started playing basketball. He just started playing basketball when he was like 15, 16. That's
he got that Fabian to him, though. He's too big to be able to move.
Hey, I don't know, bro. Anyways, back to this series. I'm not touching on my boy Fabian. Nope, you're catching me.
I like my dog Fabian, but I also like to talk trash to him.
With this series going on, the Clippers and Utah, I think it is very possible for the Clippers to win. I just think it's maybe highly unlikely. I don't know what they have. I don't know why they're letting Paul George guard Donovan Mitchell. I don't understand why you don't have Kawhi Leonard on him. Maybe Kawhi has lost his step. Maybe something we don't see on a day-to-day basis. Maybe we don't know. But like you said, this game, just this series right here alone is going to be which bench players can get the most every night, and that's who's going to win this series. That's how it is.
Before we advance, you remember that time Montez and Fabian got in a fight?
I do. That's nuts. But you remember
that was hilarious.
But
you guys weren't there. It was basketball practice. So me and Christian were there. It was hilarious. And then Coach Duncan was our coach. Hilarious. So this man didn't even really try to stop him.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
I like the fire. I was just chilling because Montez had tripped over my foot, and he thought Fabian tried to trip him. So that's why he went after Fabian. But he tripped over my foot, and I was just like, that's tough.
The truth comes out.
That's tough.
But I think
do your thing, though. Do your thing.
I think Jordan Clarkson is going to be a sleeper in here. Honestly, he's your target brand, J.R. Smith. I think he can definitely take up that role. He definitely can. He's athletic enough, and he can shoot the ball well enough to take that on. Just because he knows he's not going to be the star of any team, but any team will be lucky to have him coming off the bench and hitting threes. Because obviously that's what he's trying to do here. He's just trying to hit threes, and I think he could be the target brand. J.R. Smith, that's just my thing with it. And Joe Ingles, he still hasn't had a hot game. He's gonna get up. George Niang is gonna be there. And this whole defensive team that the Clippers have, I just don't understand why they're struggling. Just don't understand.
Because they're a defensive team that isn't playing defense.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why it's so hard for them to play defense. I just don't understand it.
They
And
have
Paul
two of
George-
the best wing defenders in the league and can't defend any wings or guards. I don't understand it.
Yeah, me either. So let me ask y'all this: Paul George, overrated or underrated?
Overrated, I think.
Yeah, I think his hype
Would you
is
say
kind of
Stump?
wearing off.
Overrated.
I think he's overrated too. Now he is that guy. Now he can still be that guy, but
Yeah.
not at the level that everybody keeps putting him at.
I think the bubble really just kind of wore off the mystique of PG, and it's unfortunate. I mean, he went from being like a prominent guy to prayers up for PG in the Olympics, and then we wanted to see him come back, bounce back, and then he shows
He did bounce back with OKC.
He did.
That was
Yeah,
the
he
best
did.
he's ever played. He was
Facts.
a legit MVP candidate.
But he's also a liar. He said he's going to come back, and then fuck happened. But it's okay.
I mean, Kawhi called him and said, "Yo, come play with me." And he was like, "Bet, I don't have to be in OKC anymore."
True.
All right, because let's be honest, nobody wants to be in OKC. Not play for the team. They just don't like the city. Nobody wants to
True.
be in Oklahoma. So when he
Not
found
wrong
out he
there.
could get out of there, go back to LA, where he
Boomer.
and Paul George are
Sooner.
both from,
Ew.
he was like, "Yeah, let me. I'll take that, please." And that's what he did. He said, please, can you guys trade me? And OKC was like, all right, you said please. Our hands are tied. So, but they low-key, they might have won that trade.
Who?
Got
Okay,
a lot of
see?
good pieces.
OKC.
Oh, yeah,
You
they
got
do.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, who they flipped to the Hawks. Or did he leave in free agency?
I think he might have. I think he signed. I don't think he left in free agency. No one's.
They
Yeah, I
got
think he's. Yeah,
all
go
the
ahead.
Clippers picks.
Yeah. I just want to know where Wesley Johnson at. That's all. Fucking sad. But Stump, I'm gonna apologize. You know why? Because I thought about it. I could see the Suns winning a championship if everyone's healthy and if the bench is playing at the same level that they're playing at right now. But if they win, I want Chris Paul to win a ring. I think that's kind of the more reason that I'm saying that is because I think he deserves one. There's no one who's been in the league who, not saying no one, but many who've been in the league
John Wall,
that's had that.
100%.
All right, fuck what I was about to say because that motherfucker pissed me off. The fucking John Wall bullshit. Next question. All
right,
PG.
No,
let's go to the-
Fuck that motherfucker.
whoa.
Fuck that motherfucker.
So I think Rudy Gobert is really good, but I'm going with Boardman. All right, that's it. Next question.
All right, the last thing we're
Done.
going to talk about tonight, and then we're about to wrap it up. We're talking about one of the most hated men in the NBA playoffs right now. We're talking about Trae Young versus Jonathan's favorite, Joel Embiid. This series tied up 1-1 right now. Do you think that the Atlanta Hawks, I was going to say Falcons, Atlanta Hawks has enough to keep this hot rod going to, continue the streak past the 76ers?
I don't know.
Yes
I
and
didn't
no.
think Joel Embiid was going to be healthy enough for this series.
Yeah, me either.
And he is balling out.
40 points, 13
Offensively.
rebounds, and 2 assists last game.
He's clearly not fully healthy, though. And it might not show up in this the box score with his stats, but if you watch him play defense...
Oh, it does. It does show up in the stats, sir. It does.
It shows up there. He's not moving like he should be on defense. And if they would have tried to rest him for like the first game, I mean, he tore his meniscus, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like a slight tear.
I mean, it's still a torn meniscus, though. So, like, some people would probably say they should have held him off for the first game and tried to let him get healthier, but that's not an injury that's going to get healthier with an extra day or two of rest that. So, I mean, I get it, but unless the rest of the team can step up defensively and let him keep doing his thing on offense like he's doing, I don't think the Sixers can pull this out. Because we said it last week. The Hawks have a good squad. Like, they are just a good, complete team. Clint Capella plays defense and gets boards. Trae Young dishes out and can score. John Collins can score. Kevin Huerter can score. Bogdanovich can rain threes. Like, they have a lot of talent and a good squad. And the Sixers, I don't know if they can compete with that, especially with Embiid not at 100%. So I hate to do it, but I'm going to go with the Hawks.
You know who I think the best point guard in the series is? It's Seth Curry. 100%. 100%.
Christian?
I think
rebuttal?
Trae Young, 1 for 7 and 3 for that last game. Yikes.
All right. So what I see is, if I was Doc Rivers, Joel has been kicking ass. He has. But I see what you're saying about the defensive mobility. If I was him, personally, obviously start him and Ben Simmons, obviously. But when it goes to the second, third quarter, I'm switching them up because Ben Simmons is 6'10". Ben Simmons is big enough and strong enough to guard Clint Capella and any other big man that they have. And that's the only thing that's really keeping the Hawks in this game. Offensive rebounding, for some reason, because clearly, like you said, Joel Embiid isn't moving well. And Tobias Harris. And
Tobias Harris,
remember that side bet I had with Brandon when he said he won't average 17 points a game?
Mm-hmm.
First game he scored 20.
22 last game.
He won't average 17 against the Hawks. Okay.
Who guarded Julius Randle in that first series?
Clint Capella, I'm pretty sure.
No, wait, they play on the same team. No, wait. What? Julius Randle?
It was either Collins or Clint. I mean, obviously.
I think it was probably Collins or Herter. Not
They need
Herter,
to put
Hunter.
them. They need to put them on a Joel or do something about it because I mean, shit, they fucked Julius Randle up.
I think the Hawks may win this next game just because they're back in the A, and you know that crowd gets them hype, and obviously Trae Young's going to be on his court. And the thing is, the reason why they lost this game previously was the Hawks couldn't hit nothing in game 2. They really couldn't hit nothing. And when a team goes
They already
home,
won game 1, though. They won game 1 in Philadelphia.
They did their job. All you got to do is go there and win a game. But I think personally that the 76ers will have enough to move on. It just depends on what Doc Rivers does defensively. Because personally, if it were me, I'm putting Tobias Harris on Trae Young, and I'm extending everybody out and let them have to drive by me besides Trae Young. And I'm putting Ben Simmons on Clint Capella and stopping that pick and roll action that they got going on.
76
therefore,
you got Embiid on John Collins then?
Embiid on. So that's where it gets messy. I want him to play short corner in every corner that John Collins goes to. I want John Collins to knock down every fucking 3-point shot that he can knock down. That's what I need. And if you're in that vicinity of him, I need you to go close out softly. Someone's gonna beat us, I need to be John Collins. That's how I'm going if I'm Doc Rivers. Because Hunter, he can get hot. John Collins, he probably can get hot. I don't know. I haven't seen enough. But Herter can get hot. People keep fucking forgetting about Bogdanovich. That motherfucker is a fucking threat. And Herter. I mean, I'm letting John Collins beat me. I'm not going to let Clint Capella beat me off of screening me and Trae Young being able to hit those floaters. And I think they said it. He's hit the most floaters in the NBA season this year. So I'm not going to let him beat me off of floaters or my guy Joel Embiid staying under the screener and not going over a top to attack it. That's why I would have Ben Simmons on Clint Capella so he can be more mobile to stretch out, get a hand up. Or, if he's getting drove into the rim, he can play defense there. That's just my thing. But I don't know what Doc's got in his hand. That's just me. Sorry I talk so much, but that's just me.
No, that was a good sound strategy.
Stump, you got anything to add?
76ers in 5. Fuck Trae Young.
I got Sixers in 7.
Stupid Nah.
I like this. This is the new Kyle and Joey right here.
I know, right?
Thumping Christian.
Just
I don't know what the hell he be talking about. At least I admit I don't know NFL football. At least I admit it. My man is saying blasphemous shit. I know some NFL
Ben Simmons and his prime. Duh.
Well, sure, because Ben Simmons hasn't had his prime yet. Are you kidding me?
John Wall's just better. Ben Simmons will never average a double-double.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how when I said that, all he could say was, "But John Wall is better," and he couldn't give me anything. And then I like
time out.
Oh,
Let's
Kyle,
be really.
This man been on you all night.
Time out. Okay. Let's talk about how when Ben Simmons was drafted, he was 40 times better than the rest of the draft class, but now everyone's caught up to him, and he hasn't got better at all.
What you're not gonna do, Kyle? What you're not gonna do is when he got drafted, Kyle. What happened when he got drafted, Kyle? What happened, Kyle? What fucking happened, Kyle? What happened?
What has he got better at since he's been in the league?
You're not. You want me to answer your question? And I'm trying.
Your question's dumb. I don't really care about your question. He hasn't been practicing, maybe?
Do you know what happened?
What do you got to say?
Do you know what happened?
He got hurt.
Jonathan?
He missed the whole season.
Out for the rest of the whole season. Okay? Comes back, still hurt a little bit. Gets hurt again, but not for to where he's out of the whole season. The thing is, with Ben Simmons is
second-year rookie of the year ever.
You cannot win when you don't have great player development people in your organization. See, you sound like those people, those analytic people out there when they say, "Oh, he's not doing good because he's not good." No, the thing is, you need people who can develop you. That's the first fucking problem.
That's literally what I'm saying.
No. You need people, but the thing is, how can you get better if you don't have those people around you, Kyle?
Whose fault is that, bro?
Yeah.
It's not his.
Yes, it is. He's a grown-ass man who can practice with anyone he fucking wants. LeBron James was sucking him off, motherfucker. What do you mean? LeBron James called him the fucking prince. What do you mean? He's not going out there with his trainers?
It took Ben
the guy's
Simmons
not getting
2
better.
years.
He hasn't got better at one thing he's done. He's the same
He's
player.
gotten way better on defense.
He's gotten way better.
No, that's just called effort.
Way
Defense
better.
at this point is just he has the length. He just has to do it. That's not getting better. That's just doing it.
No, it's
If I'm a
speed,
great
it's
draw-
agility, getting better with your feet.
Yes, it's just doing
My
it.
man
He
will
has
literally
the
get to the
length
rack
and the
against a fair
size.
player anytime.
What?
My man will literally get to the rack on any. My man will get to the rack and score on your.
My favorite player is
1-2-5.
AD, and that man's getting absolutely fucking jammed, bro. Shut up.
Not at all.
You're fucking
Not at
high.
all.
80 is what Ben Simmons wishes he was. What the fuck are you talking about?
What you're not going to do is disrespect Ben Simmons. That's what you're not going to do. My man has not got.
Hey, listen.
No.
Listen,
The thing is, you need player development. And when you have Brett Brown as your fucking coach, that's not happening. What happened to Markelle Fultz?
So you're disagreeing to what I'm saying. You're disagreeing what I'm saying. He hasn't got better.
But there's a
And
reason
everyone
why
caught
he's
up to him.
got better.
And everyone's caught up to him,
But
right?
we've seen that leak this year. Have we not seen that leak this year, John?
No!
From switching coaches. Have we not seen that leak this year?
No, he's still the same player.
Oh, you shitting me, Kyle.
Christian, it took him 2 years to win Rookie of the Year, dude. The guy stinks.
Bro.
Because he was injured? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not arguing with this piece of shit.
He is who he is.
I'll argue with
But you're
Kyle
not going to
before I
sit there and
argue with
act like he's a little kid still growing. Motherfucker's been in the league for 16 years, bro. It's time to fucking play the game.
How long he's been in the league? 4 or 5 years? 4 or 5 years?
4 years.
4 or 5? 4 years?
4.
So take one out because he was injured.
So he didn't practice. He was injured. He didn't learn shit.
He didn't practice. He was hurt.
He didn't learn shit.
He literally
Motherfucker didn't turn no tape on. The motherfucker just sat at home and played 2K. He didn't play no tape. He didn't listen to fucking anything them coaches said. Motherfucker just sit there.
Okay, all right.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm injured. I can't take this in. It's not fair.
Okay.
No,
all right,
I'm with Christian on this. The 76ers coaching staff cannot develop players. They literally broke Markelle Fultz.
Literally.
And what happened as soon as Markelle Fultz got away from the Sixers? He got
He had the
way
same
better.
mental issues. He still has the same mental issues.
Okay.
They're better though.
So basically, what
Still-
you're saying is that is that players have caught up to him, correct? And you're agreeing with Kyle.
That's all I'm saying. And they're like,
That
what
was the whole argument.
excuses?
That
What
was
the
the whole
fuck is
argument.
that?
Well, actually, the beginning of your argument was, has he gotten better?
And y'all still said no.
He gotten better, bro.
No,
Have
he
you really not seen
hasn't.
him?
He
You
hasn't
guys
had
sound like
the
LeBron
same
James fans.
rise as other players in his class has, but he has gotten better.
I'll take that. I was obviously I'm overstating. You're going to hold me to like a fucking measuring stick. I was definitely overstating. But let's be honest here. The motherfucker should be LeBron James. He should be Devin Booker, and he's not. He's Jason Tatum.
He should be LeBron James. He should be Devin Booker.
Nah,
But
I wouldn't disrespect.
No,
Jason
that's
Tatum
two different
like
things.
that.
Like, you're not gonna disrespect. First of all, you're not gonna put him in the same class as Devin Booker. Devin Booker came in the league shooting from outside parking lot. So that's what you
No,
got
but
to do.
I'm
Ben
talking
Simmons
about
is not known
I'm
for
talking
that.
about now you're being no. I'm talking about like where he's at stardom wise, where he at level. There's different prototypes of players. I'm not saying they're the same, but shouldn't he be up there? Shouldn't he be able to drop these numbers like Devin Booker just dropping? There's other numbers in there. He can't keep up with AD. The motherfucker has one knee, a fucking shin that's broken. He's sad sometimes. He got hit in the nuts too hard. And he can't keep up with AD. Right, I get it. I liked Ben Simmons too, but then I had to put on the real goggles and be like, well, he's not getting better.
All right, Christian, would you agree that Ben Simmons would be better if he wasn't on the 76ers?
I think he'd be better if he were with someone who knew how to play or develop them and was a player's coach, aka like a Doc Rivers. That is my thing. That's my only thing. Because think about this shit. I really need y'all to think about this shit. Joel Embiid was a good player, right? But when Doc got there, people who can develop him, what happened this year?
He was an
Personally,
MVP candidate last year too. Let's not act like he.
I understand that. But was he a number one?
Yes.
No, number one candidate? Like the number one candidate? Like the top-notch guy? That everybody was like, yeah,
he was
give it to him.
I think he meant the number one option on the team. I was like, yes, obviously he was.
Oh, no.
No, it's Ben Simmons.
He was not.
But this year,
MVP front runner.
You're right.
This year, if he was healthy,
before he got
was the
hurt,
MVP.
he was number one.
Correct.
That's the thing. That's the difference right there. He went from being number 4, number 3 to number 1, all because of player development. That's what people don't understand. And there's people like Kyle that send these 19, 20-year-old people and think in 3 years they're supposed to be goddamn Michael Jordan. It doesn't work that way.
Do you know who did improve in 4 years? John Wall.
You know why? You know why? Because John Wall,
he's better than Ben
he
Simmons.
went to a shitty-ass team, right? Listen to this. Went to a shitty-ass team, and they were literally like, you know what? We'll just give you the ball and let you do whatever the fuck you want. I'm sorry. We just let you do whatever you want. At Philly, they're not doing that.
You can't hand that to? You can't do that for Ben Simmons because the only thing he can do is drive in and lay it up. That's it.
And so does John Wall.
That's not true. John Wall makes a decent amount of 3-pointers. Ben Simmons, he's made what, 2?
No, he does. When he was in the league, he was not shooting like that.
So you saying he's not in the league anymore? Like, what
he
are
was
you
not
saying?
shooting as bad as Ben Simmons.
They're two different fucking players.
You compared it.
Yeah, you did.
I'm picking Ben Simmons over John Wall. There's more uplift. There's more uplift to Ben Simmons than John Wall.
No, there's not. Right. John Wall counts for more points for his team than Ben Simmons does.
All right, so Bucks Nets.
Time out. Well, no one answered my fucking question. Everyone made excuses.
I did answer it, and you said, "Yeah, that's fair."
No, the question is, why hasn't he improved? And he hasn't.
Because
and everyone's
Christian answered that question.
What do
he
you
hasn't
say?
improved because of the
development.
Because of the
That's
coaching.
not the fucking question that I said. I
So
said,
what do you
The question is, if
I
he's so
answered
great,
this question too.
No.
He has gotten better,
What
but
happened?
he hasn't improved as much as some of the other players in his draft class. Yes.
Okay.
I agreed with that. And you said, yes, okay, I agree with you agreeing.
But this motherfucker out here down here making excuses after he had his nuts back on his fucking face for fucking 5 minutes.
The answer Kyle wants to hear is because he stinks.
There we go. Moving on.
All right.
Guy fucking stinks.
Nets Bucks.
Let's go fucking Bucks, baby.
Nets.
It's all about those. It's all about those Nets.
Nets and 5.
You see Kevin Durant bringing a backup date to his date with Lana Rhoades, and you seriously don't want to root for this man?
Hey, I'm gonna let you know that.
They don't call Giannis the Greek Freak for nothing.
Listen, damn, Katie is trending, and the motherfucker was like 37 and some change, and they're like, damn, Katie. You know why? Because he's getting the LeBron treatment, and it ain't working very well for his fucking ass. And his team's better than any fucking team LeBron ever fucking had.
What are you doing?
I just want to bring something up to y'all real quick. Can I do that real quick? I just want to bring something up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kyle talking about Ben Simmons and shit. Talking about. Do you know what draft class he was in? I'm gonna run these names off to you, Jonathan. Okay, because I'm not gonna talk to Kyle. I'm like Kyle.
Was it 2016 or 2017?
There's maybe only one player on this list that I see right now, who maybe two have a little bit more edge. A little bit better than Ben Simmons, maybe.
All right,
so Ben Simmons drafted number 1, right?
Correct.
Brandon Ingram was number 2.
Brandon Ingram, I would take over Ben Simmons right now.
100%.
That's
100%.
fine. That's fine. Then you have Jaylen Brown.
Next, Jaylen Brown.
You don't know yet. You don't know yet because it's time.
That one's tough, but I would put him in the same. I put him in the same spot as Brown.
Nobody knows where the fuck he is.
Who?
The other guy,
Maker.
Thon Maker.
Isn't he on the Raptors?
Who knows?
Kwame Brown.
Some bonus. I don't.
Sabonis is good. Sabonis
Yeah.
doesn't really play defense though.
Exactly. This is the other guy I was talking about. This other guy.
All right.
Siakam.
This is for Stump and Kyle because
Siakam is better.
That familiar.
Siakam is better.
Sabonis
is three players.
Jokic
that are better than Ben Simmons.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. But Siakam's better, so that's 3 players that are just as good as him, and nowhere near as good coming out.
But this is okay. So you had number 1. Sorry, I read it wrong. You have number 1, Ben Simmons. You have number 2, Brandon Ingram. You have number 3, Jaylen Brown. You have number 4, Dragan Bender. You have number 5, Chris Dunn. Don't know where the fuck he is. Only other person maybe on this list is.
You just said Siakam, and Siakam is better than him.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's better than him.
Yes.
He has more offensive upside. That's the only thing. That's the
better
only
than
thing.
him.
He got a ring.
Wow. Okay.
He played with Kawhi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better.
I understand that.
Learn from
Okay.
Kawhi.
So just because someone has a ring, that means they're better than somebody. Is that what we're saying? So everybody on the
I was
team.
just fucking around, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But let's not act like Siakam didn't, contribute to
Actually turn the
good
fuck
little
up. Yeah.
Siakam was also
you got Thon Maker,
candidate.
Torian Prince, you got Denzel Valentine, Hernan Gomez. You have so many people on
Which
this
Hernan
list
Gomez?
that are not
Willie
fucking
or Juan?
Okay, it doesn't matter. Ben Simmons was the number 1 rated. Easy
But you're
Go
ahead.
He was easy, slam the bucket, free win. He's the guy, and then he got taken over. You just named 4 guys that I would rather have on my team than Ben Simmons.
He was the most pro-ready player in that draft.
100%. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why he
And
was
then
a slam dunk number 1 overall.
100%. But he was way ahead of everyone in this class. Everyone in this class got better.
Rest of class here. 4 years later, it's here now.
Yeah.
Every one of them has had a year one more year under their belt than he has.
And most of them also went to better franchise.
Teams.
Okay, move on.
Exactly.
This is a stupid argument because
The Raptors
Brandon Ingram,
started.
Brandon Ingram
It's just
wasn't like that when he was
stupid.
with the Lakers. It's not.
Yes, he
bro,
was.
facts.
He was still coming out. But you can't do that when LeBron James is on your team. Let's be honest.
I think you broke Christian.
No,
All right,
he didn't break
move
me.
on.
He
All right,
acted
well,
like
back
Brandon Ingram
to
was
the
like
Nets and
that.
Bucks. I mean, the Nets are going to win in 5, so who really cares?
It might
What
go
is it?
6.
Is it tied 1-1?
Yeah.
It's
2-1.
2-1.
2-1? Really?
This was game 3
2-1
tonight.
Yeah.
Damn.
So Nets and 5. Easy.
Yeah, Nets and 5. Hopefully the Bucks can pull out, but yeah.
I'm going Bucks and 7.
I'm with you, baby. I want the Bucks Suns.
I still want my pick. Yeah, Bucks Suns is still
Bucks
my pick.
Suns. I'm in it. I'm
all about the Greek freak.
Devin Booker's the new KD.
Nets
He's a little
Suns.
shorter KD.
I think the
Remember
Nets
what I
could
said?
get.
Devin Booker's going to
Nets
be the new
Suns.
Kobe Bryant.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to overstate it.
Oh, I already said that on a few episodes back. I said that on here.
You
He's
did
going to be
say
the
that.
new Kobe. He's like that.
I think the Bucks could get
Nets,
one more,
Suns,
but I'm still going to
and
go
then,
Nets in 6.
Peyton wins Finals MVP.
I got Nets in 5.
Nets and 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think
It's time to go!
it is time to wrap this episode up and let's get on out of here. This has been a very heated and passionate debate, as we always love each and every week. Thank you, Stump, the Hall of Fame Chunky Boy, for coming on the show and hanging out with us. I hope you had a good time, even though you were a troll for most of today.
I
So
had a
we
great time.
appreciate that.
Yeah, we
I had
appreciate
a
you
great
coming on.
time.
Sorry your Colts are going to stink because you don't have a quarterback, but
Or wide
that's
receiver.
okay.
One.
I do like Michael Pittman. Let's get that out
Hot take: Michael Pittman is going to have a better year than Justin Jefferson. Hot take.
Uh,
I don't
It's
know
like-
what you and Kyle be putting on together. But
I don't know about that.
man.
But yeah, T.Y. Hilton's washed. I just want to get that out there.
I
We're
don't know.
still going to have a better record than the Panthers. Doesn't matter.
Oh, so you're not trying to win the Super Bowl. You're not trying to win. You're not trying to win all your games. You're trying to be better than the Panthers. Got it.
It's like 2 wins. That's pretty good.
Got it.
This guy's gonna get COVID and mono. It's over for the Panthers
Yeah.
And the Bills.
Yeah, he's done.
and the Bills.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Big show, chunky show. We had a good time tonight. I hope you guys had a good time as well. Make sure you're following us here on Twitch, HATE2PYLON, and follow us on Twitter as well. HATE2PYLON, same thing. Check us out next Thursday. We have another great show for you guys. And one more thing.
Go Coach.
Have a great night, guys. Peace out.
See you.
Yeah.